country.
I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Change the station, please. Please change the station.
Where's that from?
Donnie and Marie.
Yeah.
Is it? No, but it comes out in like.
From Will and Grace.
Okay, there you go.
Oh.
That's where I know it from.
Donnie and Marie. Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Carpool Lane. I'm Alex.
Stephanie.
Jessica. Oh.
Maria.
And
Dimitri.
what's up, guys? Welcome back. Thank you guys for listening to this episode, whether you're in the car, out the car, wherever you are. And we hope we entertain you for a little bit. Definitely got some stories to share, personal life, and some stuff about the Beehive that we're probably gonna talk about.
That we are gonna talk about.
That we are gonna talk about. But first we'll go around. How's your guys' day going? It's Friday. We got some margaritas going. I'm pretty chill. Our baby is happy with grandma right now, sleeping over. So mommy and daddy finally get to share some margarita and have a nice night out. Cheers. Yeah, yeah.
Cheers.
Time to black out.
Time to black out. Yeah.
With one drink.
I know, right? Maria, how you doing?
Doing pretty good.
You just had a workout just a while ago, right?
Yes.
You want to talk about that?
Our apartment complexes have elevators. The one at our building is not working right now. And I forgot, and I had to take my lovely nephew JJ up a second or two flights of stairs, and I had to pull the stroller.
Yeah.
I thought it was about it. But it was hard.
Did you let him crawl up the stairs?
He flew up the stairs.
He
Loves stairs. I opened the door, like, he just thought, okay, yeah, cool, we're going on an elevator. But once I opened that door, he said, let me the hell out of here. He's like, I'm like seeing him do a plank.
Oh yeah.
No,
Like, he doesn't budge. He's just like, and I'm like, okay. So I let him out, and he ran up the stairs, literally unfazed, and I'm over here like sweating and grunting.
At least get out your backpack.
Oh, the backpack.
That's good that he can walk on his own now.
I know. I was literally thinking,
But it's
if
more like
this
running
was like
now.
a baby,
No.
excuse me,
He's a
he would have been like,
Yeah. Jessica, how's your day doing? Or week?
It was good. I was very hesitant and nervous about starting. I guess I've been moved, relocated at my job, and I was very nervous. And everyone's like, "Oh, you're gonna do great." I was like, "Oh, I know I'm gonna do great." It's the people. How do I introduce myself? It's like,
What's up? Are you gonna eat that? Sorry, Stephanie just reached out for a
I
fly.
tried to.
There's a fly flying around.
It's gonna be.
yeah.
All right,
so
sorry,
that's
continue.
I was
It's just gonna be a thing
just
for the rest of
I was worried about that, but everything went good. It was a good week. So ending it with a margarita is nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
for the idea.
T,
Yeah.
how's your day going?
Well, at least it's
I
Friday.
thought you said like tea
What's
as
the
in
tea?
like
I know.
as the
Oh,
tea.
as the. I'm sorry.
But let me tell you.
Sorry,
Let me
that's
tell you
a
the
nickname.
tea. Well, actually, we ran into each other this morning at the gym. Oh, not at the gym,
Not
on the
gym,
road.
at the
Wait,
stoplight.
Yeah, on the stoplight.
I'm like, who's this fucker with the
Who's this fucker?
parked right next to me?
I know.
Or right
This
next
guy
to
hogging up the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I purposely stopped even though I wasn't at the
Yeah, you
crosswalk.
did. I was like,
I looked at you. I was
he's got his
hoping you would
sunglasses
back.
on. He's like, what the fuck? Who's this guy?
Here's an overcast.
Yeah. And Dimitri went on the freeway, and then I went home, and yeah,
I'm
just work
just
from home.
glad it's Friday. So
Yeah.
definitely need a drink.
Yep. Cheers to you, Sarah. Hope you're celebrating, having fun out there.
Woohoo.
San Diego.
San Diego.
She left my ass. She's at a bachelorette.
She left my ass.
Sarah's his fiance.
Yes. Beautiful fiance, having a great time out there in San Diego. I hope you're having fun, because next year we are gonna have fun.
Yep.
All right. Yep.
It's our time to shine.
It's our time to shine.
Well, my week.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My week is just very redundant. I take care of
I take care of our son.
I go through his waves of.
Just because you know about her week doesn't mean she doesn't get to say it.
I know. My bad.
We know your week. Next.
Yeah. Okay. So I do have to, I guess, before going further, my work knows about my podcast now.
Uh-oh. That's
Want
embarrassing.
to know how? Let's see. Tuesday and Wednesday we had some. I thought we were supposed to have some meetings. Anyways, if anyone's listening from my job, I'm not gonna say the name of my work, but like, please don't judge me from this podcast and other future podcasts and other past podcasts. We like to relax, and I still love to do work. Yay! I love the company.
Great catch on shit.
Yeah, great. No. So Tuesday we had a big wide company meeting. For all full timers.
Did you share it?
No, I didn't share like a link or anything. I just shared it but that was Tuesday. That was for like everybody, kind of like a big marketing type of meeting. But on Wednesday, it was more of like our general team, like our brand team. And so we were with our creative director, and then she's like, "Okay, our fun topic is," I completely forgot about this, was we're gonna talk about podcasts.
Oh.
and we're gonna talk about what's your favorite podcast? What do you like to listen to?
Right.
We like to this. And then so what she did is like there's like, I don't know, 20 of us or something like that. And then she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna pair, like how you do in Zoom is that you like she was able to pair us with other people
You break
in
into
Zoom and
groups.
in the break rooms and something like that." And so that's what we did. And so we had to first pick a topic in this group that kind of centered toward our company, and then we had to find a way to get listeners, what our objective is, that type of thing. And then I finally told that small group, I'm like, "Hey, I kind of do a
I already
podcast."
do this.
Yeah, we're kind of on episode 102
You
or something like that.
My favorite podcast is the
It's
Carpool
my
Lane.
son. It's
You
mine.
should-
You
you
have
guys
to
should-
say it was yours.
Mine.
You
Yeah.
should have done that until someone actually caught up.
Yeah.
Like,
It was that small one. But I mean, the only thing that made it
wait, what was the response?
they were like, "What, you do that?" I was like, "Yeah." And so they were asking me questions like, "How'd you get started?" Like when I first thing I told them, like when it comes to, because we had to name our group, like we're making a fake podcast, what's gonna be a name? I was like, just wait for that later, because that came naturally, especially for us when we did the Carpool Lane. And so it's like, just think of that last, and then everything else, just think of our content. And and like the only thing that was a little bit more difficult is that you're talking through Zoom through your other employees. And it's like I'm more like interactive, like especially when we're all in the group. I love that. Like our past podcasts that we did, especially during COVID, is like I enjoyed them, but like the Zoom calls are just, I don't know. Before, when we all used to hang out, it was a lot more easier.
Yeah,
It was
definitely.
very fluid. And supposed to we had the drinks rolling, everyone's having a great time. We're vibing off each other, and so through Zoom, it's like I'm talking for like 5 minutes and about my podcast, my experience, and like how to improve, and then all of a sudden it's like a minute of silence, and then finally someone starts talking, and it's like, okay, but it's just. But it's easier when you're on a table with other people. So
It's a conversation.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
for
a
somebody.
easier, fluid, more conversation. And then finally, we all went back to the main meeting room, and the first question, my director is asking all of us, and we're everyone's slowly popping back in, and she's like, "Oh, okay," I was like, "How's everyone doing? Everyone doing great?" It's like, does anyone even do their own podcast or something like that? And then I kept quiet for a
Doubt
second,
it.
and then one of my other employees, who I've worked with for about 4 or 5 years, he knew already. He's like, "Alex, don't you have one?" I'm like, and she's like, "Alex, you have one?" I was like,
has a podcast. Alex has a podcast.
I was like, "Yeah, I kind of do." I was like, and she's like, "What is it about?" And everything. So I gave a brief description about it, but yeah, it's about life. But we talk about entertainment, fun things.
Podcast.
Yeah. And
if you guys ever want to join in, let Alex know.
I know, right now. Yeah, if you guys ever want to join in. But yeah, I generally we try to keep it very positive. We're not no true crime. Some people listen to true crime stuff like that,
Yeah.
and so that's cool too. But generally, this is the first time where I really opened more about the podcast to my company, and then finally we did a small presentation, and I gave the presentation because I had the most experience about it, and so it was everyone's topic still had to be somewhat company related.
Yeah.
How it fits in, and I gotta admit, those were way better.
Did
They
you
were
sample
they were
those?
way more fun and more being on a table with what our company does, and so it's just oh man, I wish I had thought of a way better idea.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, I
you
know.
have your
Did you
own podcast.
sample an episode or something?
No. I didn't say anything. I said the name of our podcast, but I didn't. I'm like, yeah, here's the drunk episode that we did.
Do the one with Angel and Gabe.
Oh my
Hey, our
god,
podcasts get really
no.
fun, though.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. So anyway, that's
Ruby,
what
how was your
happened.
day?
Yeah.
Wait,
We did.
someone found out about the
You did?
at my job.
Mm-hmm.
And then randomly I would get we were talking on the phone with someone, and they're like, "Hey, wait, I heard you have a podcast," and I'm like, "Oh my god, who told you about that?" And then someone told me, they're like, "You haven't done one in a while," and I was like, "How do you know?" They're like, "I listen to it while I run," and I'm like, what
While
the
you run?
fuck?
How cute is that?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh
They're
my
like, yeah, you
God.
haven't did it in a while. What's going on? I'm like,
You got
dude.
followers.
Invested.
I was like, I'm gonna have to give you a shout out. So that was
Yeah.
nice. Hey, Michael.
I know. Like,
Oh.
oh
Can you imagine if it like broke a story, like, you know, like breaking news, this is a story, and all of a sudden
Right.
he's running, he goes, ah! I was like, he's like, what the heck? But yeah, thank you, Michael, and whoever else listened to this. This is amazing, and anyone from my work, you can thank me on Monday. So yeah, guys. Yeah, before we get into entertainment news, we got some definitely interesting stories to tell for today. Today was basically like a mental awareness type of day for my work, and so like, well, I worked a majority of the day where it's just like kind of like learning and catching up on work, and so it was great. Then later on, we took JJ to the park.
Nice.
And so there's a giant lake, you know, called Lake Elizabeth in Fremont, and went there. And I'm gonna start with the positives first. So
Really?
so yeah.
What did he
You don't
do?
want to do with it? No, nothing. But just,
Well, do you want to do
Do
negative?
the
or you
negative
wanna do-
and then
Negative and
end
then
it on a good note.
Oh, okay. Well, end it on a good note.
Yeah.
Negative energy. So we take JJ to the playground at one of the bigger sets. I don't know if you remember the big set at the Lake Elizabeth, the giant playground.
Yeah, it's
So yeah,
like
they
in the middle.
definitely amped it up. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, like
That's
the slides
I
are
haven't
really
seen it in a
tall.
while.
It is ridiculously tall. But luckily, JJ stayed on the
slides are, like, way
smaller
taller
side.
than us.
Oh, the tube tan one? Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, there's these giant slides there. So like, even if, I wish I was a kid, so I would love that, climbing on that
You
stuff.
wish you were a kid?
Yeah, to go up in those slides.
What makes you think you're not a kid?
Oh, I'm still a kid, but I'll look weird if I go up there.
You get
Unless I accidentally put
Might
JJ
get
on the
stuck.
slide and have to go chase him.
You'll get judged like the little girl. Daddy's on guard.
We'll get to her. Oh my god. But anyways, okay, we'll start with the bad. So we're there playing with JJ. Nothing obviously happened to us and JJ.
No,
But there was like a buttload of kids, you know, everywhere. And then all of a sudden another group of kids show up where they were in a kind of like an Ash Street program where it's like a recreational summer
Yeah.
program for kids, and so they had like I want to say counselors, but like staff members. Like they
Yeah.
literally had their shirts that say staff members. So
What
a
are
bunch
they
of
called?
Volunteers.
volunteers or something like that. But yeah, they're like their
I've done
age
that.
range is
I've done that.
yeah. So like they're
Ash-
they're
Well,
teenager.
it might be love.
Yeah.
Is it love?
No, they didn't
No, it
say.
says
It just
Fremont.
Loves in Newark.
yeah. It literally just said staff members on their shirts, and these are like teenagers. And so they're handling all these
Yeah.
kids.
Didn't you do that?
No.
No.
I
Anyway, yeah. So
Oh,
anyway-
you did it? Okay, I knew someone did it.
Yeah, so anyways, these group
Well,
of kids are
that's
playing on their
ridiculous.
playground. I mean, we've seen kids cuss in movies, but like it's funny.
They
Like
were
these
cussing.
kids,
It got
I hate to
so
like they were
bad.
yeah, they were on
They
top,
were about
and
10 years oldish, I want to say.
I would say
Oh.
between second grade, 10 years old or something. They,
Yeah.
I hate to say it, they would have the trashiest mouth I've ever heard, and it just
It
like
was so disgusting.
yeah, like I mean, you hear it in movies like it's funny
Disgusting.
for a scene or two, but this was like real life, and it got to a point where they were harassing that Ash Street group. I mean, the
Oh,
recreational group
man.
of kids,
What did they say?
and then they're harassing the staff members, like making fun. It's like, I mean, I'm gonna say some of the stuff was like, oh, "You still drinking your mommy's titty milk and shit like that."
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, it's like
I,
South
they
Park.
were throwing, they were throwing f
South
words
Park
and
Live.
saying ass and saying, you
Oh,
know,
yeah, your parents.
and say the woman's p. Oh, we'll get to that, and you know the woman's p word and stuff like that. And so they were cussing their mouth
I didn't
off
even
like
say
crazy
that.
to the point where the staff members were like
The kids were like
toward the
kids
end,
were
the staff
laughing.
members were finally like, okay, let's go. They're lining up the kids, they're counting kids, and then those you know, trashy kids, I'm gonna call them that. The trashy kids were yelling at the staff members, and the staff members were like, "What? Go to your parents!" And then at one point, like, "Where are your parents?" and stuff like that. And we're even looking around, and then Stephanie finally like looks like there's an older woman over there and a grandma-looking woman like sitting down like on the grass. And I was looking at them. Obviously, they
Oh,
look
her
the
grandma.
same race, and so, but you know,
What's it
they,
like? What's
yeah,
it like a mom?
yeah. And then like after that, the recreational group finally leaves, and then the trashy kids finally come down from their playground place, and they start walking to the people that Stephanie pointed out, and sure enough, that was their
I kept
relatives.
looking over.
or
I
whatever.
tried to make it as obvious as I
Yeah.
could to the parents. I'm like, my
Yeah.
God.
You're gonna
Yeah.
let them talk like that?
Yeah,
I
and,
didn't
that's
say
like,
anything,
and I remember
but-
seeing like, I mean, I'm gonna assume it's the kids' grandma, but they obviously saw, they had a full eye view of what the kids were doing. You could probably hear from that far of a distance from what they were saying.
Shouting out
But
to
it was
other
like
kids.
it got to a point where like JJ's on the playground,
Bullies.
and like I'm watching JJ, like he's just going up and down the little stairs. But I'm like, I stopped watching JJ, and I'm like looking at these kids, and I'm like, I am embarrassed for the future of the human race just listening to these kids. Like it is not. It's horrendous to hear what they're saying, and they were bullying these other little
At
kids.
another point,
and-
they were like, I don't even know who they were yelling at, but the kid was like, I I bet you piss yourself at night while you're watching porn and this and that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was
They were like,
adult.
Ted, how y'all
They're
know
like,
about
you
something?
motherfucker, this and that. I'm like,
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it was like it was adult
talks like
themed
that?
yelling
you
conversation.
know, it's the parents that talk to each other, talk to their kids like that,
Yeah,
watch
or whatever they're
shitty-ass
watching
things at
and
Yeah.
let them
night.
watch that.
I'm
That
like,
too.
wow.
I try to watch my language every time we're like at a restaurant.
Yeah, obviously.
Like
and,
because you don't ever know if they're kids, and I do definitely try to watch my language around JJ, but I
No,
don't
you
use
don't.
those fucking words.
Mm-mm. and that aggressiveness
A
too.
lot of
like,
those
that-
words
that-
I just don't use.
Yeah, and you see the kids like walking back to I'm
Poor
gonna assume maybe their
kids.
mom and their grandma, but it's just like, what is wrong with you guys? I mean, well, the parents obviously. It's just like I feel sorry for the parents because like these kids obviously, hopefully they're not drinking or anything like that, but like years from now when they get a hold of alcohol, like I mean I'm assuming they're gonna get arrested, jail, and hopefully they they don't die or anything like that. But like the way they're going, they need some help. Seriously.
Yeah, no, they just
Parents,
kept
their
saying,
environment.
you're like, wait, you go drink out of your mama's tin milk and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my
Y'all
god.
watch
Yeah,
way too much South Park.
seriously, they went full blown
yeah.
South Park,
It was
and
so
like,
disturbing to
and the
hear
staff
from
members, they're
kids.
teenagers, they're like looking at the kids like, their mouths were open the entire time, like, and they have their group of kids all like around the same age as them, just like looking at them like, what the heck, and it's like luckily, that's as far as bullying as they got, but it's still just verbal
What do you
abuse
think?
all
It
over,
made
and
me
so
think-
obviously they walked away
It
eventually.
honestly made me just think, I'm like, there should be signs like in playgrounds in general, like should be
Sorry.
permanently like implemented, like no bullying like allowed.
I mean that's a fucking given, dude.
The kid, like, come on, like,
You would think that's a given.
you would,
Yeah.
you would
Yeah.
think, but you're an adult. Like these kids, I mean, they're kids.
I would have
so
called the cops.
I would have been like, hey, I don't think they have their parents here.
Yeah,
so.
hey, there are two children here, minors, and I mean I'm kind of
with
afraid.
their shirts off.
Yeah, like I'm kind of make up some bullshit.
Yeah. I know
and
it's what I would've
Girls
done,
or boys?
But I don't think
They're
they
boys.
would do
They're
anything
boys.
after that. They were probably white.
No, you would have. And the thing is, the fucking police station
They
is
would
a
have
few
even hurried
blocks
up more
down.
because they are white. So
Yeah.
They've been like, oh, let's protect them. Or
The police is a couple blocks down. You call them, they would have shown up automatically. You have to exaggerate a bit, but they fucking would have come right away. Especially if you're like,
Yeah.
there are two minors here. I'm a little worried. I don't see their parents, and it's all about like people being what is it, secuestrados, kidnap. Like a lot of kidnapping shit happening like that. And I would just been the cops like. Those two rowdy motherfuckers over there. Go take care of them.
No, they were acting like a bunch of drunk adults.
Yeah, they
Like
were
attacking people. Like there's a
Oh.
bunch of other kids.
What the
There's
hell was in your milk?
there's family event. There's actually barbecues going on in the park,
Poor
and so it's
JJ.
like,
He
and
didn't
so
care.
luckily we weren't phased at this at all. It's like obviously
You
it would have
just
been a
wanted to
totally
go
different
outside.
conversation if they were attacking JJ.
There's
You're
It's
just
like,
meat.
yeah,
You're saying that they sound like drunk adults probably because they're always around.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
You
they-
can't
yeah.
blame the
It-
kids for that. That is
That's what I'm
all
saying. It's the
the
environment.
parents.
yeah.
I was discussing
No,
that's
no, no,
disgusting,
yeah.
but it comes down to that.
But the fact that
so.
there is an adult watching them, like you said,
That's
that
fucking sad.
Yeah.
are we
They-
with them?
It was disgusting. The way
They were
talking,
far
yeah.
though. I really wanted to be like, hey, there's your kids, because I think they're bullying the rest of the kids.
They wouldn't have
Yeah.
given a shit
No,
if
they
they
wouldn't
talked
Yeah, they wouldn't.
all
It would
that
have
shit
been
in
more
front
of
of
a
their
messy
kids.
situation between me and them.
Yeah,
so.
you know what? I think
I don't wanna
I
do
think
that.
a lot of people actually know those terms. I think young boys like that know it, but it's another thing to actually say
Say
it out
it, yeah.
loud.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
that?
for sure. At that age,
Yeah.
I knew it. I just,
Like,
Yeah,
hey,
you just didn't
like
say it.
the only time
Yeah.
we ever talk like that is just around my personal friends. I wouldn't go around
How do you
shouting it
talk
out
like
in
that?
public. But it's like, yeah, I
Mhm.
rarely even talk like that. So
But with
it's
people like that, I mean, if that was their grandma, it's really hard for a grandma to parent a child's kid.
It's not hard.
I know it isn't, but it's like it gets to
You
the
can
point where
do it.
like how many times can my mom tell you something until you're like, that's my child, let me parent him.
Oh well, yeah.
So
Well, that's their.
and with
that's
that
like their-
attitude, I bet you the grandma's like, I'm just not gonna get in it.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
pretty
but,
sure.
If they call
Like,
the cop, maybe she was like, someone please call the cops on these kids.
I mean, the way they're going, if they don't do anything, I give them 10 years or less, they're gonna be like bailing them out of jail or
Let's
something
not
like
wish
that.
that.
Like no, because the way they're going out is like if you like they.
it's not their fault though.
Yeah,
They're
but
kids and they
it's-
do not know any better.
The more I started like thinking about it, I'm like, damn, like how do I prepare JJ in that kind of situation?
Mm-hmm.
Either if he's the one being bullied, or he's witnessing it, being, he's witnessing this happen to a friend or to a person he doesn't even know that seems like they're alone.
I think
damn, like how
you know what? I think it's easier done than said, because by your actions, that's how they're gonna know. Like, my mom never told us that, but did you know that Ruby was suspended from school once? Mm-hmm. And she was suspended because she attacked two twins, or a set of twins in the bus because they were bullying her friend.
What?
So Ruby alone, I guess the next day the mom came back and was like, someone attacked my children. She was like, someone attacked my... Yeah, but the fact that they came back the next day and the mom was like, someone attacked my children. Who the fuck did it? And it was a tiny little, it was Ruby over there. Fucking Ruby scratched the shit out of them. But she was like...
I did? I don't remember that.
I remember the story.
How old were you?
I don't remember that.
How old were you?
You were a scratcher. You were a scratcher. But the fact that...
Still is.
No one told you that, but it was your instinct. And let me tell you, so when we were in Tahoe, JJ went to a park, but the pictures that you showed me were amazing because he didn't even want to go down the slide when we went to the park. He was just like, I'm not about that. Let me go up and down the stairs.
Was so brave.
Yeah. So we were at the park, and there was this little girl, tiny compared to JJ. Uh-huh. But the girl was like, hi, baby. Hi, baby. Come play with me, baby. And she grabs his hand, but like this, okay. like come on, baby.
He's got a little girlfriend now.
Come on, baby. They went all the way to the top, and he didn't want to go all the way to the top of the little jungle gym. And he looked at me like, okay, and he goes all the way up. Gosh. And then a little while later, someone put her inside of the baby swing and starts pushing her, and she's like, no.
Yeah, JJ hates it too.
I want to get out, no. And JJ looks at her.
The best.
JJ's like right here, and the girl's all the way over there. He starts walking and running over there, and he's like, and then he sees that the older guy and goes, wah, da da da, da 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 da, da
just starts shouting.
Yeah, at the guy, and I'm like, oh my god, look at him! Like he can't punch the 16-year-old. But he was like,
I don't teach him. I don't teach him he doesn't do that to anybody.
Yeah.
He's
But he was just like going off on him like it was an instinct.
Yeah.
He saw someone crying and he went over and was just like, I'm sure he was saying, like, stop it, stop what you're doing. Yeah, so
my hero.
You're teaching him well, like he knows. So that's just like an instinct.
Yeah. As long as he has the right morals, he'll know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're doing a good job. The fact that he did that, other people would have been like looking.
Control the other. There are gonna be bullies.
Mm-hmm.
You can't control that.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he knows he's secure in himself, that you love him, that he has.
I think that's the best that I can do. So
yeah.
As long as he's secure and he knows what's right and wrong.
3 Hail Marys and off. There you go. Push him out into the world.
Okay. Well, anyways, going into the good news. Okay, this happened before we saw the trash kids.
Okay.
We get to the playground. Yeah, that's what I'm calling them. I'm calling them trash kids. So we're going to the little
delinquent children.
Delinquent children. So we're at the small playground, and JJ's going up and down the slide, and he goes up one of the stairs, and then I start climbing up with him. Like, come on, JJ, let's go. And all of a sudden, I hear this little voice. That's not for daddies. And I'm like, who the heck is that? And I look, and it's this little girl, and I was like, what the heck? And she's like, but it's okay, I'll allow you on my playground. I'm like,
No, she said, well, I think she was like, I think I'm okay with it or something like.
I'm okay with it.
But it's okay.
She had some.
It's okay with me.
Yeah, and then she's like, and daddies aren't allowed in. Was it no? She said something about
the tea party.
The tea party, but I'll allow it. Like, she had some sass to her, but it was funny, and I was just like, my mouth was open. I was like, oh my god!
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm like, thank you. Like, I guess, but it was funny, and then she was interacting with JJ for about maybe 20-30 minutes.
That's what.
And then she was like, and we were like asking her how, what her name was.
She, at one point she was like, is she?
She could have said stranger danger.
Her dad was right there, like
right
next to it. But he was quiet the entire time.
They were almost the same height. I want to say she was just a tiny bit taller, but she thought that they were about the same age. Yeah. But I had told her, there was something like, oh, he's not. I think something about his like pacifier or something.
Yeah, because
She
JJ was
pointed
holding
something
it.
out. I'm like, oh, he's still 1, but he's a tall 1-year-old. But he's a tall.
Yeah, he was almost as tall as her.
He
She...
goes. Her expression was, oh. She's a baby. He's just a baby. Welcome to the world, newborn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Guess how old she is.
Yeah.
No, guess.
3, 2, 3.
Was she like
Yeah.
3 or 4?
Yeah, 3.
Three.
I thought you were gonna say like 4.
Her, the way she was able to conversate so well was just like,
Dumbfounded.
wow. Like, really? And then she's like looking at our
He said
stroller.
it's all
She's like,
one-year-old.
and she's all like, oh, you got that at Target? And like,
there's Starbucks, yeah.
Oh, Starbucks,
Yeah.
or like that. And she's like, and then she's like having
She
a
knew
full
stuff
conversation with
already,
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
She knew so much stuff already. And then like her and JJ would go down the there was a slide that was connected, so it was 2 slides. They would go down together. She's like, all right, I'll help you, baby. And she gave him like a little nudge and everything. And it was just hilarious the way she was interacting, the way she was interacting with us too. She'd come around, she's like, "Hi guys, okay, I'm leaving, I'm going around," and then she'd come back, "Hi guys again." And I was just like, I was just impressed the way she was able to like.
But she was
verbally,
sassy.
yeah, she had some like funny sass to her. I'm like, oh my god, I'm really loving
I
this
wonder
girl.
if she has brothers and sisters.
I
She probably
only
does.
saw her and her dad, and but like yeah, I
The
was
dad
just-
wasn't paying too much
yeah,
attention.
the dad was
so
pretty quiet, but I mean,
you could tell that she really wants his attention. That I think
Yeah.
she interacts like that because I noticed her from the side, and she was asking the dad. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna climb on this rock, Daddy," and like the way she was looking, like, "Daddy, can you pay attention?" Because he kept looking out on his phone. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's.
oh my god.
I try to be more
To,
interactive.
like,
Yeah,
watch
I-
your kids.
I try to like interact with her, like, oh, well, you're doing a great job,
Yeah, we were interacting with her more than I was. Just,
It's fucking
but
sad.
I mean, yeah, just like a little girl like that was just like it was just amazing to see that reaction. And then JJ was completely playing with her too,
Really?
She did get a little aggressive.
a little bit.
Because he was going up the steps and she was coming down, but it still didn't dawn on her that he's still like he's
A
1,
baby.
he still like,
Yeah.
doesn't follow instructions
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
So she was the one coming down, which she shouldn't have. But JJ was coming up. He wanted to hold on to the rail, but I think she wanted to hold on to the rail too. But she kind of like was pushing him, like, baby, and like she was like.
She was getting impatient.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
getting very impatient, but his arm was getting caught like this.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
hurting him, I can
Oh.
tell. So I'm like, oh, wait, no, hold on. So, but the father was noticing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's when he stepped in too.
Yeah, he kept stepping in at the right times, like, oh, like, so-and-so, like the kid's name. Like, you need to go around, he was doing a good job on that area at least.
Yeah.
But I told her, oh, okay. But I mean, I just kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
My child's hand.
Yeah.
I know, I got kind of pissed. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Don't push my child.
His
but yeah.
leg coordination.
Yeah,
and
luckily
she was
still very
shoulders,
gentle.
Yeah.
Funny thing about that slide is that it held up, like it was warm, but he was wearing sweats, so he didn't really feel it as much.
Yeah.
And
In that case.
What happened when you went down it?
No, I didn't go down. No. But he was
But she
building.
let you go down.
No. But he was building up static electricity,
Yeah.
and so at one
his
point,
hair!
so his hair was going up. But at one time, he got up from the slide and touched my thigh and went. Oh, it's like it zapped me. I was like, "Oh my god!" And then another time, I guess it was like 10 minutes later. I tried to like touch his hair, and it zapped me again. I was like, "Damn it, JJ!"
When it got him, and he went, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he was getting. We were getting shocked, and we couldn't touch him. I was like, "Jesus."
Oh my
Oh, he was
God.
going up and down
Yeah,
the slide.
but then, and then after that other incident happened. But
He caught
Yeah.
the courage to go. He did like nothing. He got the courage to go down like
oh yeah, he was going to
bigger slide, like twice his height.
Oh yeah, this slide was
Interesting.
steep. Like it was. Just
He didn't want to
straight
do
down.
it in Tahoe at all, so I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, so
so
look.
he
So
finally
this
got
was the slide, and it was so that was the small. So there's
Yeah, so
Alex,
he
right?
went down like a very steep slide.
and then
he did it
all
like
of a
a champ.
sudden,
I was like, man,
this,
so-
like nothing.
He was ready to go down some other slides, and Stephanie's like, no, I gotta stop you right there.
Aw.
So, but overall, like it was a very good day in the park. But I just wish it
Oh, it's the pictures that
ended the way
Yeah.
it started, that type of thing. But luckily it
Look
was
at
all
the
very
positive.
yeah,
Look at the
yeah,
positive.
yeah, definitely the
Probably
positive.
about
Yeah,
4 by
that
the time
definitely
I
had
was
more of
that
an
height.
impression of that little girl. It's just like, I hope she has a great life, that type of thing. And just like, man, it's like, like
You controlled
Yeah.
what you could,
Yeah.
so that's good.
yeah.
I was gonna say he was gonna. There's on the other side. I don't know if you remember, but there's these rocks that leads to like another slide. but there's literally nothing. It's like a bridge of rocks, and there's nothing on the side. There's nothing to hold on to, but it's like a wide space of rocks. But he wanted to go through that. I had to stop him. I'm like, I kind of want to let him. I'm like, no. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, I don't want him to get
Not
that
yet.
quite brave
Not
yet.
yet.
Try to like, oh, like
I like this picture because he's like, one thing, and then in the next
Wait.
one,
he's counting
he's
one,
like,
two,
and then in the next one, he
three.
goes, wait, I have a finger.
He's
He's like, wait.
that wasn't there before.
I know.
He got pictures of JJ looking at his finger, and so pull my finger. Oh yeah, so that was our day.
That
So
was-
that was.
I told Alex, like, I'm so glad you came because you would not have believed me if I would have shared.
Yeah,
that.
we heard them. We heard those
And that's
kids.
the podcast.
And that's the episode. Should we start with the Beehive?
Yeah, I don't have much to say.
Sure.
about it.
I
you
know
have,
he's-
sure you have more.
Oh, I
information.
am nada. Only that I. Okay, we're gonna go deep into Beyonce. You
It's
guys
a-
ready?
I'm gonna start.
Okay, Maria's gonna start it. Just take it away.
It's
This
a good album. I like it, but I like it because I like
Oh my
like
God.
what is it called? Shit, I forgot the name.
Oh,
Ballroom.
Yeah, thank you. I like ballroom music and like, well, I'm into like all of that. So I don't know how other people are gonna react to it, but because people were really like bummed out about Drake's album.
But that was different. Though.
Is it?
Beyonce did way better than Drake.
Oh.
No, I mean I'm not gonna lie, she did. It's
Okay.
a very good album.
Drake phoned it in some songs.
The thing,
Tell me
the
he
thing
did.
is,
Yeah.
he like deadass. He like released his album because he knew Beyonce was gonna release it. He heard, so he's like, let's get this shit out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I like Drake and I like
when
the
I
album.
did listen to Drake, it did seem a bit unfinished. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of like blank, just
Him talking.
no, just nothing. It's just
Monotone?
all. It's all beat. No, it's all beat.
Yeah.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
he would say a couple verses, you know, and then it's just the rest of it is just beat. And he put out an album that's dance. That's not his thing. It's usually his thing is hip hop, rap, whatever. Even R&B he can probably do, but it's like this was a dance album. Like this is weird.
It was good though. It was
But
really good. I love dance
after-
music.
I think
house
everyone
music,
goes to
all
that
of that
phase
shit.
once
It
in a while.
took like
Really
my
good.
third take, like listening to it like
Really?
on repeat, the whole album, for me to be like, you know what, yeah, this is the vibe. You know,
You don't
I
like
I
it.
could no, I do
You got
like
it.
Did I get it?
Did you get
You
the
finally
fly?
got it. Yeah, you got
the
it.
fly?
Without even knowing.
I like squatted
I hope
randomly.
so.
You got it.
Spider-Man.
It's probably gonna come back up.
You nerd.
No, I really liked it.
No,
But
I do
I think
like
it's the
it.
perfect time to come out though, because there's so. I
Well,
mean, so
summer,
many,
you know,
a lot of. It's
all the
like
good
in theme
new
with the rest
music.
of the music.
It's in.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and it's summer. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I was just noticing. A lot of people are coming out with a lot of like
Oh, yeah.
dance
That's-
hall music and whatever. Because that's what's really
It's
popular
like
with
the
the younger
funk,
it's
kids.
like
the-
80s. Yes, it's very
that
fun.
type of stuff needs
Mm,
that comes
yeah,
out.
she
in summer.
incorporated a lot of 80s. There,
Yeah.
you can hear remixes in there, which I really appreciated. But it's really good. I really like it. I feel like I like most of the album. It's really good.
What I've heard so far.
It was good. I listened to it this
Oh, you did?
morning.
You
during
listened to
work.
all of it?
Yeah, I listened to it during work.
He's
I'm
in
just there on
there.
the computer,
He's
just
in
like
that
typing
bedroom.
away. I'm just, yeah, I listened to the whole thing.
It's
during
like
work.
you just
There's a couple
hear,
good songs
like-
on there. Yeah, I liked it. I mean, probably need to re-listen to it, but it was good.
I don't know why, but I think it's so funny how I just imagine my
It's the
like in
sound
my
of
head
good
like
time.
a guy hearing to this album, and it's so hard because there's a lot of like
Stuff for women.
giving, serving face, like giving pussy, and like you just hit like Dimitri's just like yeah, serving pussy. Yeah.
Oh my god. What?
I think he was
It's
like-
the
he was
same
like,
as like, you know, Cardi B. I enjoy those artists. You know,
Yeah.
Cardi B,
Oh, yeah,
Doja
they're-
Cat,
Yep.
It's
Nicki
still alive.
Minaj.
What's that? Stallion?
Megan Thee
Megan
Stallion.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan
like,
the motherfucking Stallion.
Yeah,
Actually.
Intimidating.
I enjoy their music, so it's
Yeah.
like Beyonce.
you really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's one of the girls.
He likes Drake. Why wouldn't he like the other
I don't care
divas?
if they talk that way.
Oh.
Sorry, I
I
had
mean,
to.
Drake,
That was
Drake
funny.
is a diva, but I
Yeah.
said Drake is a diva, but
Oh yeah.
Oh.
he's a good kind.
Remember we were
He
driving.
does it too.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were
sorry.
driving to Lake Tahoe and she put on Drake's new album and I was like, after like 5 songs, I was like,
what is
Yeah,
this?
like I was more like,
He said
can we
it
come up
too.
with something else? Because it was like almost everything kind of sounded, or if he did, the way he sounds the same. It's like very monotone. It's just like,
Yeah.
okay,
I mean, I'm
something
used
else
to
to keep
Drake
me pepped up.
singing. It wasn't him singing the whole track. It was just him singing a couple verses, and then it would just all beat.
Yeah.
He said he makes music for the girls. Drake said
For
he's
the
like,
girls.
I make it for the girls. Like
The girls are enjoying it though.
they love it.
I like it now. The more I listen to it, I like it. But
You chick.
his top songs on there are the ones that he rapped in, which is only like 2 of them.
Oh yeah. The thing is, he did
His top songs. Are
Yeah,
those?
In Views?
from that album.
he did
Oh, that's my favorite album.
Controller.
Yeah,
He did
that's what I'm saying. He sings on tracks.
Baby.
Yeah.
That was my song.
That
But the thing is,
song.
those songs had a good hook to it.
Yeah.
These ones didn't have
Yeah, you're right.
Great-
It's,
a
I'm
great
focused
hook.
more on the.
the hook
beats
is
for them.
what. Yeah, and the beat was.
He should have just
wasn't
released it
as
last
great.
year then. Perfected.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it was rushed. Like it
Last year?
Next year.
Oh.
next
Did
year.
I say it last year?
No, then
Yeah.
he's just following Beyonce's blueprint. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Is that last year?
Hey, she
When-
hasn't dropped an album in 5 years, but
Exactly.
this one was pretty good.
She hasn't.
Has it
Yeah.
been 5 years?
Yeah.
I
Beyonce.
thought it was
Lemonade?
It's good.
Yeah, yeah.
I liked it.
Was that last
What?
one? What was
Yeah.
the last album? Lemonade?
Yeah.
Hold
Beyonce's
up.
song.
Damn, it's been 5 years.
Wow.
Damn.
So for this album,
It's been 5
did
years
she
since she
announce that she was gonna release the album?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember
She
was
dropped
it,
a single, but
yeah, I think it was it like Lemonade, like
I never
they didn't even have any like advertisements. She just like
she don't need
I
to.
had to
She like
leave-
Drake. She don't need to advertise.
Yeah.
I had to
doesn't.
leave
She does
y'all
not.
guys's Beyonce dropped her album on y'all guys's party for something.
What?
Oh, I think it was y'all guys's wedding.
That bird party.
That party where you celebrate that you're getting
The
married.
bridal party?
The bridal shower. That Beyonce dropped that day. So I
Wow.
left the party to go listen to it.
Son
No, but somebody leaked it. So, because it was
Yeah,
supposed
this
to come out
album.
today, but yesterday she was like, "Oh, somebody leaked it, and y'all were like so nice and to not listen." So she dropped it yesterday, and I'm
Well,
like,
usually
It's a
it
day
drops
early.
at 9.
It dropped out. I mean, she told me about it around 10.
Yeah.
in 2 hours before that, that's when she released that. So it
Oh.
dropped when yesterday.
Yeah, I was about to go to bed and Stephanie looks at her phone.
New albums.
Yes,
usually-
that was
I told
It's
her.
at midnight.
New albums
Can we
usually
listen to
drop
it?
midnight
On Tuesdays?
on.
Back in like
Wait, it came out.
2018.
It came out on Tuesday.
No, I'm just saying albums back in the day used to
She's
drop
old.
on Tuesday.
Oh, no, now they drop.
Aw.
Now they drop on Friday, East Coast time. So East Coast time. So Pacific time, it would be 9:00
Yeah.
on a Thursday. So usually all the new songs that get dropped on Fridays get dropped on Thursday at 9.
Okay.
So she tricked us.
So she didn't really, unless somebody.
Damn
didn't
it, she
get-
tricked me.
just
Oh
dropped it.
no.
You know what? I think Beyonce's right and you're wrong, actually.
From what I know, New Music Fridays.
Beyonce's always right.
Beyonce's right.
So when is she gonna do her next concert?
Album? Oh, I thought you.
I'm waiting on
But
Drake's
I'm gonna go.
concert.
What's your name back with detail?
Ooh, and I would like to go to a drink.
He just did the OVO Fest. I want to
Oh, I see.
listen to Toronto. I think he's trying to do a world tour of that.
We're getting Drake for your wedding.
Yes.
You
Jaleesa's
got like
trying.
millions of dollars.
Oh, really?
Sarah's friend Jalisa, she's trying.
Oh
She's
shit.
like, well, at least she was like messaging Drake here and there, like, hey, by the way, the wedding's this day.
It's a thirst trap.
However you can get him.
However you can
I'm
get
acting like
Bring Drake.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
when he's like, I'll suck you.
Oh my god, Dave Chappelle.
I don't watch him. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's see. Oh, that was some funny shit with Dave Chappelle. Was it earlier this week? They had some comedy event with Chris Rock, Dave
see.
Chappelle, and Kevin Hart showed up on stage.
Can we get into
And did you
that?
see it?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
it.
no. We'll get into it right now. Are we still talking about Beyonce, or
We
we're
are.
good? We're good.
No,
Okay,
we
well-
are still talking about Beyonce.
Okay, I'm sorry. What else we gotta talk about Beyonce?
I love you, Beyonce, if you're listening.
I love you more. I loved you first.
Okay.
That's
I
a lie.
actually
I can't wait
I
to
was
see it for
actually
like.
born
I actually
first.
heard the album and I got a few notes on it.
Shut up.
I wonder if
First
she's
of
gonna
all-
make new music for Lion King too.
First of all,
Are they making a Lion King too?
First of all, go ahead.
Fuck.
Beyonce can't rap.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you. I'm just gonna
Have
say
you not
it
heard
now.
Surfboard?
Oh.
Yes. Okay, and the Maybach song or something
Yeah.
like that.
With Future? Or
Yeah.
whatever?
That was a good song.
Not everybody has a rapping voice.
She slayed. Exactly. So
Oh, damn! Don't say with
If
attitude,
you don't
I'm agreeing
have-
with you.
the thing is, it was a good beat. I get it all.
Yeah.
But her trying to rap was very monotone to me. Okay, let's do
It's
this.
like Cardi and Nicki, they're very
Yes.
Well, they're
expressive
rappers.
with
Yes.
the rap.
Yes.
So like they can change the tone on the rap.
Yes.
Beyonce's a good
bars.
singer. She's a
Yeah,
singer.
yeah.
Yes.
Her bars are
Jesus, I can't watch
staying
Slower.
the same, and she's trying to hit the note.
Exactly.
She's
I see
rapping
that.
the best of her
Question.
ability, and that's what matters.
Question.
Did she rap the whole song?
I mean, the lyrics are
Or
good.
just like
don't
a
get me wrong.
certain
Yeah.
part?
But it was just her. The lyrics. I'm like, oh, is this how she really talks in real life?
Probably.
She's got a potty mouth.
There are a
Exactly.
lot of
She from Houston.
Writers.
Ghostwriters. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
not ghost.
at the count of 3, and do you remember the names of the song?
Yes.
Can you say which one you like?
Cozy.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Oh.
Well, Cozy was
Bitch.
good. Cool, Cozy was good. Oh,
Renaissance.
Yeah.
I don't know, one of them.
Summer Renaissance.
All up
Yeah,
in your
that was
mind.
Oh yeah, that was the first one.
All up in your. I think it was maybe like 13, 14, somewhere down there in the bottom half.
I like the single. she
Alien
dropped, the
Superstar.
Wolf
That
one.
one is
Oh,
my
yeah.
goddamn jam right now.
Energy. I liked Energy so far.
Really? That's one of the ones that I was gonna.
Mm. Okay,
I liked Energy
so
far.
so I definitely think
I need to go through it all.
it was not a good album. A lot of people have said it's not for
What are you
everybody.
talking about?
The album, and
This
you
one?
said
I
you
did
said
say
that
that.
it was it wasn't for everybody. It's
It's not gonna be for
it
everybody.
You
is
don't like it
it's
already?
for the gays and it's
It's-
for the ballroom for
Ballroom.
No, oh yeah, that's exactly the vibe that I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
African American, gay, LGBTQIA plus, more specifically.
And so I definitely see it. It's not for everybody.
God, people
Do what's good. Do what
They're artists. Like they're
I
gonna
get
do what
it.
they like.
I get it. But for example, you said that Drake is more of like a rapper, not really a singer.
Yeah.
You can dab in it, but I feel like a lot of those songs. I'm like,
Oh no, Drake's
I feel
a singer
like
now.
Beyonce.
Drake's a singer now.
C note all day, but
Yeah.
no. Drake, he when he does sing on a track, is good.
Oh, because you're like, oh, he's singing.
Yeah. So
No,
I
but
I
he actually
enjoy,
does have a good voice.
Yeah.
I enjoy rappers
he
that can
goes
sing their own
like
verses,
this.
like their own hooks or
Like
whatever, on a track that they rap on. The thing is, I think this track was way too much singing for him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It was
definitely.
way too much. Like I'm used
Yeah.
to, a couple good songs and then like that he sings on that he puts his time and effort in, or maybe he has like a good writer. But
I think he's really
this one
getting
wasn't.
into like. Do you guys remember the memes where people were like, "Oh, Drake is one to like do this or whatever." Like he seems like he'd do this or that. Like, y'all didn't see that shit?
No.
You have Twitter. You didn't see it? Like, Drake's someone that would say, "Gee willikers," or just
Oh,
some
yeah,
dumb
yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that. Just some dumb shit like that. I think he's really like playing into like this whole Drake character now. I think that's why this was
The
so
heart on
funny.
his head.
Oh my god, I loved that. That was the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Let me tell you.
But I definitely so
I want to do that.
That was for his Loverboy album. Too.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's why he did that. But now he has the dreads, the little.
that was cute.
He's playing even more into it
Yeah.
because he
Can
has
you
the
do
dreads.
that?
But
And
he's
he's
comfortable.
hanging around Jack Harlow, that white boy with the curly hair and the glasses.
I'm not about that.
I'm
She's
not
asking me
either,
to do
but
the heart now.
That's
Do
so
it.
cute.
So I definitely think it's not for everybody.
But it's
That
really
all up in your head, you're gonna hear her. It's the only song, one of two, where you actually hear her doing more vocals, and that's when she's like,
Killing it.
she gets that emotion that Beyonce.
I think I know
gets.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know, and it's,
you can hear that.
and I'm like, ooh, there's a Beyonce, there's a Beyonce, and it's okay if that's what you're known for because that's what people are expecting. So when you bring this type of album that is not what people were expecting, you're gonna start to get the criticism, and it's totally understandable. Now, the song that you're saying, Energy, that song,
That's the one right before Break My Soul, right?
it's a feature, and so a lot of
I
people,
enjoy
so
Break My Soul.
That was good.
yeah,
Really? I was into it and I'm still into it.
I heard it in the radio and I was like, stop it.
What
You
is
wanna
it?
break my soul.
I'm listening to it while I'm at work, I'm like,
There you go.
my 9 to 5.
Release your job.
Yeah.
He's like,
I know.
you won't break my thumb.
Quit.
Crunch.
You won't break my thumb. He's like, you won't break my thumb.
Release your job. Release the what else?
Did you guys hear
Well, I
the
was
drama?
on thick. I was on thick.
Oh yeah. Did you guys hear the drama
About
What?
About what?
about the album
What's
or
the
about
tea?
one of the songs?
What's the tea?
Which one?
So Energy, Energy is it Energy? So there's controversy with Energy.
Oh, that's right. You.
So you guys remember Kelly's my milkshake brings
Yeah.
all the boys. So that song Energy is kind of like a feature of
Oh, it
one
was
of
Energy.
Kelly's songs.
Uh-oh.
Kelly's song.
Oh, I remember that.
Kelly's song is Get Along With You.
Mm.
So Kelly's is mad for a couple reasons.
She used it.
So the first reason that she used it, and Kelly's did not find Khalees, yeah, did not find out about it. She found out like everybody else. People were saying, "Oh my God, they finally did a duo or whatever."
Collab.
Yeah, collab, and Khalees is like, "No, we fucking didn't." She doesn't own
Beyonce.
the rights. She
To the
doesn't.
song?
No, she doesn't.
No.
Neptune owns it.
Okay, so she probably got it from them then.
Yes, so that's the thing that Pharrell
not okay.
Pharrell stays doing this dumb shit to Khalees because Khalees didn't receive any money. She didn't see any money from I believe maybe the two first albums that she did, and Pharrell stays doing that bullshit to her, kind of just like to spite her. And so she's mad
yeah, he's on
at Pharrell for doing that, and the fact that Pharrell's trying to get it in has always been trying to get it in with Beyonce. So
He
of
does
course,
have it.
so yeah,
That's hella funny. He has credits for the song.
yeah. So Khalees is like,
And
you know,
Skrillex does
Beyonce,
too.
you're all about women empowerment and who runs the world, girls. And the fact that you didn't even have the decency to let me know, hey girl, we're gonna do this. That was rude. So Khalees is very mad about that, and I guess it's not the first time that she pulls that shit.
Hold on, Khalees. What do you mean she's featured on this album? Like the voice in
I don't know. I don't know if it's like I couldn't hear it, but
the
I only
song's
heard
like
it
a
very
minute
lightly.
long.
Yeah, but
Maybe
still.
it's like the beat or something. Maybe they used.
So now Khalees is not gonna get any of the fucking royalties to this song. She isn't. So she's very mad about that. So I totally understand.
What was the name of the song again of hers?
Energy.
Something
Oh,
about
good
getting
song.
along. Let me see. So I've been get along with you. So I have to hear him, and I'm waiting until someone on fucking YouTube just does
I
it
know. Just
side by
wait.
side. But
sure
Khalees
it's
went live on I believe maybe IG, and
Who's
was
IG?
talking about that, and she's very. She definitely let it. She called out Beyonce. She called out fucking Neptune.
Good,
But
I mean,
but it's not really. She's not really mad at Beyonce. She's mad. She's mad at fucking Pharrell. I get it. But at Beyonce, it's like you could have, out of
She should've
respect.
known.
Yeah, out of respect, you could have told me.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you like? If you're in the industry, Beyonce, you can't tell me that you don't know the
You
drama
know what's
between them.
going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the part that I think she's really mad about it.
Well, clearly
Beyonce-
Beyonce's on.
Beyonce's done it for other songs. Beyonce
Yeah.
has also done it for
Yeah.
other songs, so she can't tell. She can't say shit. So that's some of the drama. But again, that is the only song. Oh, that is the only song that kind of did it for me because I'm like, ooh, there's that Beyonce.
You were talking about which one again? Which
Energy is the one that she's.
No, the one that you liked.
Oh, all up in your mind, and then America has a problem. And
I
they're
was waiting to hear that one.
They're
but I
really
didn't
small.
get
It's
to it.
nothing about America, but
No,
it's all very. They're smaller tracks, but those two I can hear the Beyonce. Another thing that's
Can
some
I? Sorry.
some
can I
are
sample
saying.
it? Can I
No, no,
sample
no,
Well, we don't
no,
have
no,
the-
no,
No, but for myself though.
Oh, no, no.
We don't have
Well, you
a
can
mic.
go hear it in the
Did you
bathroom.
lock the door?
Another thing that they said is that because Beyonce has been working on this album for so long, they're saying that it might be a 3-part.
Yeah, because she says Renaissance 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was so surprised at
Is she gonna-
16 tracks.
She had 5 years.
16
I better get
She's been
5
busy.
albums.
She's been busy with COVID.
And she had twins.
I mean, not
I know,
COVID,
right?
but they're in
She
quarantine.
had
I mean,
My ass, that bitch works and works and works. I know
Mhm.
she has a
She
whole
don't need
catalog.
work.
More,
She
she
did.
has a few catalogs.
Also, by the way, I really like this that it
Is it
tastes
good?
like pineapple and it doesn't give you the aftertaste of like alcohol where you're like, oh, it's all good.
alcohol.
We're sponsoring Truly.
So now you like
We
Truly.
are
Truly.
That's summer
We-
pack.
Julie, if you hear us, we are sponsoring you now.
We love how chill these drinks are.
I know,
No
but-
free promotion. No free promotion.
Yeah.
Truly suck.
And now the next,
Like,
Pay
come on, bitch.
me.
White Claw. Actually,
This
no.
next-
It's for no free promotion. I drink water.
this next commercial is brought to you
What,
by
Aquafina?
Pepsi.
No free promotion.
No,
I have
No,
the same name.
Wait,
no, Pepsi.
Were we gonna make
Names.
more margarita? Or
Did
not?
you guys want more?
I'm down for
I'm gonna
it.
get fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
not walking you home, bitch. I'm running home.
I'm driving home.
You guys live like 5 minutes away.
5 minutes. They live in
Alright, guys,
I
we'll,
literally
we'll be
drive
right back. We're
literally
gonna refresh our drinks and we'll be
1.30 seconds away.
right back.
She's all fine.
What's up, guys? We're back. We just had to refill our drinks. We were definitely getting more into a discussion with, if you haven't caught last week's episode, we were talking more about Stranger Things. We're just getting back a little more into that. Maria doesn't want to finish the ending.
I was like, where's the
Stranger
margarita?
Things. And Dimitri finally finished Stranger Things. What do you think of it?
I loved it. I cried.
Wow.
I
Good for you.
almost...
What you hit me?
Okay, I shed a tear. I didn't cry. I cried.
I got watery-eyed. Okay,
Yeah.
that still counts.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
That's crying in my head.
I think especially when oh god, what's his name?
Spoiler alerts.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into spoilers. We haven't watched.
If you haven't watched
haven't
Stranger
listened
Things,
to
you're
not a real
You're a
fan.
loser.
If you haven't seen it at this
Jessica.
point, you're not gonna see it, so you
Du-
can spoil it.
Dustin, when he talks to Eddie's uncle and describes it, I was like, dude,
That's the worst kind of thing you could do when.
Dude,
But it was so
Sorry,
nice the
he
way that
died.
you talked.
It
about
was.
it.
It was.
I'm
Beautiful.
glad he talked to him because everybody was looking at him as
His
the villain.
closure, I know.
Yeah.
I think. Hopefully, he got his closure.
Yeah.
I know it's a show. But
Yeah, God closure. I remember seeing a trailer for the second part of Stranger Things, and you see Eddie with a guitar and lightning behind it. And
That
I'm
was
like, is this
First
part of the
of
show or
all,
just like a
that
promo?
song is badass.
Yeah.
Did you know he actually did that live?
Yeah, he learned it.
That was him.
learned it.
That was him playing the guitar.
Sorry, you're gonna make me
Um,
cry.
Chill.
So that whole scene was just.
And recently, Metallica did a performance, and they did part of that song dedicated to Eddie because they knew about the song was gonna be in there, but
Yeah.
just to see it, because they saw it just like everybody else, they saw it and they're like
Yeah,
you know,
it was
it's like
insane.
wow, and to see
Really
a
good.
light is the most metal thing you can do,
Yeah.
and it's,
And
like,
it's
oh
funny
my
though
God.
because even Dustin and Eddie, when they go inside, they're like, "That was the most."
Yeah.
I'm sure
Everybody's
those were
reaction was
genuine
just like, "Are you
emotions.
serious?"
I'm
right
sure
now?
those were genuine emotions.
Oh
I know.
my God. And I honestly thought this was the last season, and then I was like, wait a minute, like you got two
No, they have
episodes,
one
like
more.
That
well,
was
that's what I
such a
thought, like
cliffhanger,
halfway
though.
through, because I thought that's why there were so many episodes and why they were so long. It was like, oh, this is it, and I was like, no.
I just think because it took them like what 2+ years
Mhm.
for us to get new seasons, like they were just like, okay, let's just.
Well,
Yeah.
you lost a viewer because he took forever.
You
You're
have
gonna
plenty of
eventually
time to
watch
catch up.
it because
You only watched one,
that shit is
though.
good.
And I was really excited.
It is good.
Orange is the New Black, which was like their first
Get
official
over it.
hit.
Get over it.
And I almost lost interest in that too, but I stuck
my
it.
I don't think I
God.
finished it.
They're
They did. Oh,
I
they're
did.
gonna
Can
make
you
a new
guys?
series of Death Note.
Oh, they
I
are.
didn't see that.
Oh
Never
wait,
watched
the
that
live
one.
action.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they're gonna do a series of it.
Serious?
I thought you got the fly. I thought.
No,
No.
I clapped
back.
at it a few
There's
They
only-
times.
revived. It's going around your.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. There's a fly flying around, and we're trying
I
to
thought
catch
we
it.
got it.
We're together. But let's talk some Comic-Con stuff. A lot
We
of shit.
weren't there. We weren't there.
Weren't there.
And I regret it.
Should we start big? Black Panther trailer.
yeah.
Whatever was. What
Wow.
everyone thoughts.
Wow,
Thoughts.
powerful.
I like how they mashed the beginning of the song with the end of Kendrick Lamar. That was really nice.
Fucking
Ooh.
beautiful.
He did that whole
Genius.
track of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Panther.
first Black
Yeah.
Panther, so that was awesome.
That was a nice mix. I like that.
But I love Black Panther. I think this
yeah.
is gonna be a really big memorial for Chad.
Yeah. It was sad. I held back kind of tears watching it, just because
I
it's
cried.
it's just a
Yeah.
remembrance.
I watched
Yeah.
the interviews, like you know how they interviews the celebrities, whatever, when they're on like the red carpet. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were just like the whole time, like it was just emotional filming, and so a lot of that emotion got into the filming. So it's just like whatever emotions they're feeling, that's what's gonna feel
I
like.
keep forgetting her name. I think it's Danny or something like that. But Michonne from Walking Dead.
Oh,
When they interviewed her, she was starting to break when the other character was talking, and then when she finally talks, she's just like you see her eyes, just like she's trying to form words as she's talking about
It's
Chadwick
sad.
and all that stuff. And it's just like, oh my God, you just read the room. But yeah, the trailer just blew everyone away. The song, of course,
I
is
almost
amazing.
feel like they put more effort into this movie than they did.
Oh
the
yeah,
first
I
one.
feel like they have to.
this is
Yeah.
their crown jewel. Like it's like because okay, what I mean, obviously, like a lot of Marvel movies have come out in the last like year or two, and what I found out, like a lot of them been kind of like hit or miss for me. And what I found out is that Kevin Feige's the one who's been putting all these Marvel movies together, storyline.
Who?
This guy named Kevin Feige.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that's been kind of the
Kevin
mastermind.
what?
Kevin
Feige.
Feige. Feige.
What did you just call me?
Feige. Shut up. Anyways, he's the one that's masterminding. But apparently, the last few Marvel movies haven't really been that much of a big hit, and it's because at the time, his focus was more on Star Wars series.
Oh, okay.
Like The Mandalorian and all that
Thanks,
stuff.
Star Wars.
Well, Star Wars was good. The
Yeah, no
Mandalorian
doubt.
stuff
That was
was
good.
really good. So now he's back, and obviously Black Panther was one of the biggest
Who
ones.
is this guy? Why does he get to put the storyline together?
I mean, he had a
That's
background
what
career.
They gave him in charge.
Yeah, they put him in
Just ever
charge.
since he came out with the hit, like Iron Man.
He
and
was behind the
Thor
scenes
and-
for the first Spider-Man movie, I believe.
Yeah.
But he was like a
So
producer.
ever
for that.
since his
Yeah.
resume kind of carries
He's
on.
the
Mhm.
green from the
Hulk?
Wizard. No. The Wizard of Oz. He's the green person at the end.
Oh.
The green person.
The guy
mastermind
that's-
behind
yeah,
it.
the
Oh,
mastermind.
yeah. I was
He's
like, no,
kinda
he's
that.
not. I'm like,
No.
He's
No,
a
like
what?
he's that type of.
He's
like,
a
person.
wizard.
Yeah.
He's a wizard, Harry.
But no, I'm excited to see Namor because
Oh
I'm
my
excited that they changed his
God.
ethnicity from being
Technically he's supposed
just
to
an
look-
Atlantean,
Yeah.
but now he's an Aztec, no,
Yeah.
Mayan
Mhm.
Atlantean. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like in the
We can
comics,
see
they've
a
always made him
Hispanic
look a little
culture
more
in it.
Asian looking, so I thought they were gonna go more that route. But because they've already done stuff like Shang-Chi, where it's already based on Asia, they wanted to go a completely different route and keep it away from the way Aquaman kind of looks like in
Yeah.
the
Because of
DC
the
universe.
whole
Yeah, the whole Aquaman
Sorry,
thing. So they
Pacific
wanted to go a
Islander.
way different route and
Nice.
That's good.
Aztec, man. So it's like it's two beautiful cultures going against each other, that type of thing.
ASMR.
They've already released some music,
See that.
both in
I'm not good at
African
it.
type of language and then also Spanish.
Really?
Yeah, for
I don't know
like
that.
they already released three. They're like, here's part of our album already, and then the movie's not even out till like November. And when tickets go on sale, we got to get them fast, or we won't be able to see the movie.
Don't
by the
even
time-
ask, just know that we want
Yeah, yeah.
The backstory is basically like it's supposed to be
Atlantica.
Atlantia that goes underwater, but in this storyline, it's the Mayan culture that goes.
That's underwater, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were avatars.
I know
Okay.
it is.
Okay. So what I've heard more about it is that
Huh?
the we'll call them the Atlanteans.
Yeah.
They look like regular people
Who's that?
underwater,
Oh,
but when they come above water, they
That's
turn
your-
blue, and they
Okay.
need to wear a mask.
You're-
Now, Namor,
I was trying to say
he is in the comics, he's part mutant, which is
Yeah.
why he can both breathe air and all that other stuff. And he also, and you see him in the trailer being born, he has wings on his ankles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
see this mutant storyline come
Yeah,
into
so
Slowly
more
but
of the
surely.
mutants
Yeah.
are slowly getting poured into there. So
just like the end of Miss Marvel.
exactly.
They need to hurry up, or I'm gonna lose interest. On
No.
it's
She's like,
coming.
"Where's my Logan?"
It's coming. I'm excited for Secret Wars.
Oh my god! So they're both. Obviously, we saw Doctor Strange, and they did a whole multiverse thing where different worlds, different people. So they're gonna go into a bigger thing called Secret Wars, Avengers Secret Wars, where you've already seen it. You've seen parts of Spider-Man meet other Spider-Man. You've seen Doctor Strange meet other Doctor Stranges, and so you're gonna see a lot more of those versions show up back in another Avengers movie, and
You
it's
just
all
keep going
yeah,
and
it's
going.
collaborating to a big thing.
So it's gonna be like all these heroes from different multiverses get put into one spot, and they don't know who's hero, who's not. They don't know each other. So they're gonna end up fighting. It's gonna be like Civil Wars, but like on steroids.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that comic is the first time we get introduced to the black suited Spider-Man, the Venom
Yes.
Spider-Man. So we've already got hints of Venom being left behind.
Oh, that's right.
In,
Yeah, that
in
too.
the Marvel in 616 universe.
I was also telling him
So,
about
I'm hoping we get that.
because I mean you haven't seen Thor yet, huh?
No, don't
No,
spoil it.
I guess,
What
okay.
the hell?
Well,
He
well,
dies.
I've been busy.
Dumbass.
No, okay.
He
Well,
does
okay.
it.
I'm gonna spoil one little thing because you
No,
see,
don't.
you see it.
You spoiled
His-
it.
Yeah, he spoils things real quick. Don't.
No, because they don't say it in the movie, but it is in the comics.
Well, it's not
It-
drastic.
it's not a big change, but the sword that Gore has, Christian Bale's character,
Yes.
he has a sword.
Yeah.
The sword in the
Got it.
comics is the origin of Venom.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
I've
So,
seen,
so
okay, so
they
that's
don't
not-
say anything like that in the movie.
I've heard of
Obviously,
that.
they stay away from that.
I've heard that's
saying
how he got his
symbiote.
power from, like,
Yeah.
the symbiote.
Yeah,
So that's
his
like
is
the
pretty
first
cool.
symbiote.
Yeah. So yeah, Marvel.
I like that I know those terms now.
Yeah, see?
Symbiote.
Symbiote. Yeah, she actually really liked Venom. I remember when we saw it.
Yeah, Venom. I really.
Yeah,
I liked-
She laughs at Tom Hardy.
Venom
It was funny.
Venom and Carnage was okay. I think
Venom and
the first
it
Venom.
is.
The first one was good.
Yeah, it was alright. It was alright. I still haven't seen Morbius yet.
You guys didn't
I haven't
like
watched
Doctor
Morbius yet either.
Doctor what?
Strange.
You didn't like
I
that
enjoyed
one
it,
with-
but it wasn't.
Multiverse?
It didn't blow me away.
I
I didn't
loved
care
it.
for it.
The-
I bought a little toy from the what do they call the big headed little toys?
Pop bits.
The pops.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Nice.
I have the Sipper from Disney. The
Funko Pops. There you go.
the Eye of
Agamotto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So,
don't know.
yeah, the eye of something.
Agamemnon?
So yeah, they're all building up to that. They have Ant-Man coming out. They did show something about Ant-Man, which is supposed to show the main villain,
Ant-Man?
Kang the Conqueror. I don't know if you saw the end of Loki, the series.
Yes.
Maybe.
I'm asking her because she doesn't watch the end.
Well, the also. So
I'm not
they
even gonna lie, I
showed-
don't even remember. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw, but they showed all of Phase 5. They showed basically the first and the ending of Phase 6 in the Marvel Universe. So it's Secret Wars, and it's the Kang Dynasty as their end game, basically.
Yeah.
Crazy.
By the time they
Avengers Kang Dynasty.
yeah, this shit the next 5 years are already
So Kang
planned
is our
out.
next Thor. Not Thor.
And I heard-
Thanos level's threat.
I'm like 90% sure because the source I follow on Facebook was that they said that Spider-Man will show up in Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah.
Good.
He'll be
good.
I mean,
part of it. Yeah.
In an
Spider-Man will
alternate
show up,
universe,
okay.
he's supposed to be the Fantastic Five.
I had
That's
to
true.
imagine them.
That's true.
Oh,
That's true.
okay.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, I guess we'll go to DC news.
Okay.
Well, The Rock they had a movie
Oh,
called
yeah.
Shazam coming out. That one's
It's
I
so
mean,
jam.
it's
Just kidding.
I mean it's okay
saying
and I know I can't mess the other.
He's
Black
a
Adam?
Shazam character?
Shazam.
Shazam? I thought it was the other dude. I thought it was Sinbad. I'm just kidding.
So The Rock is coming out as Black Adam and a bunch of other characters coming out. He showed up in full uniform.
I thought this was Shazam.
Technically that is him.
They actually came out with the second trailer.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of universes.
Yeah.
Just
I'll
that
explain. It's way too long to explain on a podcast about
But I
what that was
liked
going
him.
on.
No,
But anyway,
It was funny.
Anyways,
Chuck was funny.
yeah,
Chuck
and
was-
The Rock actually got booed.
What?
They didn't show it. He got booed because he mentioned something about I don't know, something about not having Superman in there. Like he's been kind of hinting that because he's friends with Henry Cavill.
Yeah, they've been talking about it.
Who happens to be Superman so far, but there have been rumors that he's not coming back. Is he coming back? And no one has announced, and he obviously wasn't there at Comic-Con, so
He's
people were
been
like,
filming Witcher.
yeah. So he's been busy doing another Netflix series called The Witcher, which is a really cool series. But you haven't seen the second season. It's really good.
People did not like that.
But
AI
He's in
fear
the sex
com.
scene? No, we're watching. I'm just kidding.
The
That's
whole
what you
thing
said.
is
I said
sex
you haven't
scene.
seen the
Oh,
second
haven't seen that?
season.
Yeah.
You said sex scene.
I did not see
His
the
little
second
stomach.
There's
Um,
an inappropriate
Sigmund
scene.
Freud.
Yeah, but anyways, people want him to come back as Superman,
Freudian
and so
slip.
The Rock is.
Who? The Rock as Superman?
No, The
Oh.
Rock
They
wants his
he
friend.
wants to fight Superman.
They're giving The Rock too much attention.
Well, The Rock's the only one that's
That's
making
all
a
the
series.
attention we all want.
Anyways, a few years ago, before COVID hit, Stephanie and I went to LA and went on a Hollywood tour.
What?
On the Warner Brothers lot.
Where were we?
Yeah.
Warner Brothers.
It was just us trip, not you. Okay.
Where was
his
JJ?
birthday?
It was for my birthday. Anyways,
Free JJ.
Free
Where was JJ?
anyways, on
In
this
the making.
on this anyways, on this random Hollywood trip, just a regular family on the tour buses, seeing the lots. This bus pulls up and they see Jason Momoa come out.
You saw him?
No.
No, they show it on video. A family
No.
come out and Jason Momoa's like, "Uh-oh,"
So
and it kind of ruined the moment because he's currently filming Aquaman 2, and what he accidentally showed is that Ben Affleck is there. Who Ben Affleck plays Batman in the other Justice League movies. And so he kind of spoiled it, uh-oh, Ben Affleck's in the movie too, like
I heard
cameo.
about that, yeah.
Yeah, and so like it was just like right there. All of a sudden, family just shows up and like with their tour guide. And he's like,
Aquaman 2 is
yeah.
out?
huh?
It's
I have
out,
no idea what it's
So-
about. Yeah,
Aquaman 2?
yeah.
What the
I don't
hell
know what it's
did I
about, but
watch?
that was Aquaman 1.
What?
That
And
movie
then
was
Justice League.
Yeah, we still have yet to have Sarah on here when we talk about that Johnny Depp case, but they've been cutting Amber Heard's character because she's still supposed to be.
Ew.
Oh, you got it.
I'm sorry,
Take it off,
Demetrius
take it
just
off,
caught the
and then-
fly and he's
No,
full of
Take it off.
fly blood now.
I was,
Put that on the pizza and eat it.
Yay, he got it.
I'm sorry,
Thank you.
but anyways, yeah, like obviously the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp thing was going on,
Yeah.
and it's becoming a way bigger case. And Amber Heard was supposed to be in, well, she is in Aquaman 2, but her scene was supposed to be shorter, and now people are like, they
cut
were,
her out. Fuck that bitch.
yeah, they were
I know.
asking like after the case, went Johnny Depp's way, people and found out she was a liar. They're like, cut her out of the film, and so little by little they've been cutting less and more scenes of her, so she's less in the film.
I remember when
Yeah.
she was, I think she was in court, and what was the Latina girl who like got on the favor?
Mhm.
Yeah, the lawyer. She was like, or someone asked like, so you got this role because of Johnny Depp, and she was like, excuse me, and I was like, oh man.
Oh, this got
You ain't
good.
that famous.
This
That
was
was
this was good
That was
TV, man.
embarrassing.
This was good
She's
TV.
like, I got that role.
No, but the lawyer said that on purpose.
Of
because
course she
knew
did.
She was gonna
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a
yeah.
hesitate about it. Oh my
I
gosh.
love that when she
She
said
knew
that. I
how
was
to
like,
Well,
push
they were
buttons.
trying to compare her to like different actors and actresses, like, oh yeah, like I'm this kind of person, but they're like, no, you're like a B-list actress.
She is.
So I'm like, I'm sorry, you can't compare yourself to Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
No, but they
Hell
wanted
no.
her to seem all crazy like that so they can prove if she's
Yeah.
getting crazy over this. What makes you think she's not gonna hit
yeah.
Johnny Depp? So
I think everybody knows her because she was young dating Johnny Depp.
I honestly didn't know.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
her
I didn't
until
know about her. She was like
I didn't know her. I know her until
Yeah.
Magic Mike. Oh, oops.
magic. She's a magic
Magic
Mike.
Mike?
Yeah, that's someone told me they were like, oh, she's this girl's dating Johnny Depp, and I'm like, who is she? They're like, she's from Mountain
Mountain
Mike.
Mike's.
Mountain Mike. Oh, that's a,
I watched.
Wait,
my
that's
Mountain
right there.
And she's not memorable. She's not
No,
memorable.
yeah, I
right?
watched
Yeah, 'cause
Magic
I
Mike,
do
and
not
that's
remember him.
No.
she's not memorable.
Or her.
I had to go back and be like, oh, she was, and that's how she got her fame.
That's right. They're doing Magic Mike 3 right now.
Are they? God
Yeah.
damn.
What the hell?
We gotta bust out some
How many more
canes.
dinglings? do we
Bust
have
out
to
some
watch?
canes.
You
That
can keep
old Channing Tatum.
you can keep watching that. I mean, that's
I
just a
don't-
movie that will remake itself.
Oh,
time
we
after
just
time.
saw him. We just saw Channing Tatum with Sandra Bullock in that one other movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking ass shot or whatever.
Yeah. That's kinda leak. I was thinking of Joey from Friends.
Oh,
Like I was
yeah.
Al Pacino's butt double.
Yeah.
Because they show, supposedly they show Channing Tatum's butt getting filled with leeches or something, and Sandra Bullock has to pull him off. It's crazy.
I'm sure she was enjoying.
You tell me if
Talk
this is an
about
old
Thor's
movie or is it a new one?
No, can't spoil it.
They showed that in the thing. They showed
What?
that in the
Show what? Show what?
commercials. Thor's butt.
Really?
Like they showed
Oh,
it in the
yeah.
commercials.
Oh.
Yeah, she was pretty quiet about that.
Tell me if this is an old movie where Channing Tatum is a woman's love interest,
When is he
and
not?
she's cheating. No, she's cheating on her man. Is the man is King of Queens? I think that's an old movie. Never mind. No, because you were saying what was the latest movie, and I thought that was the latest movie, but no, it wasn't. Never mind.
When the alcohol hits.
You didn't even say alcohol right. You said when the alcohol hits.
Alcohol hits.
Yeah,
Sorry.
at least when the alcohol hits.
Whoopsie.
I haven't felt that.
Sorry, coworkers.
Oopsie. I know, right? Sorry, guys.
That's what I do on my Fridays.
No, I saw
It's
it.
Friday. I worked
Kiwi
hard all week. So.
mojito.
What was that one?
Damn.
That
I didn't
was
even
a-
read it.
It's never
I
been
should
open
have
yet.
opened them.
This one was nice. I used. No, I drank out of it, so it's up to you. No, you should drink it. This is mine.
Oh.
They're all very bubbly.
Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm thinking. Oh yeah, I got some good news when it comes to Christmas stuff, for now and future.
Christmas.
No. When it comes to Christmas presents,
This is why we
because
can't
we're
drink
we're
sausage.
about we're
We're
almost
like
about to be in
crazy.
August. Christmas is like what 5?
Yeah, I already have
5
have
months.
gifts planned.
Yeah,
Four.
gifts.
Oh, I don't. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you gotta
It's hard.
Don't even.
It-
August is done.
It's
August,
No,
September,
hard.
we did
October,
not skip
November,
August. August
We
is
did
the
not
best
skip-
month
Wait,
of
my
the year.
son's birthday.
Hello.
You're at the very end.
Wait,
no
my
one
son-
cares.
My
You're
son's
basically,
birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
you're basically September, Dimitri.
It's the best.
I always forget about August. I
If
don't
you
know
want to
why.
have a good
Sarah's the
Christmas,
same
you
way.
have to
She
start
hates-
right now.
I
Hates,
know.
Yeah.
hates August. She hates August
I
with
just
a passion.
why?
Why?
I
Because
never
there's
forget
just
about
too
it.
much going on. It's like every weekend there's something because
Oh.
she has her mom's birthday. She has her
That's
sister's
December for
birthday.
That's
the same
December for us.
week. She has her cousin's birthday. She has a bunch of other cousins' birthdays. She has we have JJ's birthday,
Ah, there you go.
and then at the very end, the last day is me and Dom's birthday.
Exhausted.
So it's like exhausted months. You know, it's like.
Thanks. You should do like what's
But
That's
the,
December for us.
The party goes on, you know. That's,
Yeah, it's like your
Yeah.
birthday, my
That's-
mom's
that's
birthday,
my
his
party
mom's
month.
birthday.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an
Our
like our
anniversary.
anniversary, our wedding
Yeah.
anniversary, and that type of
Yeah.
thing. I think we should do
cannot relate, and I'm
both
happy
of us
about
for December, and you guys for Sarah and August. Like do like the Michael Scott or was it Jim Helper thing in the office where they put all the birthdays together in
No.
one day. Just like everyone, we're gonna celebrate it right here, right now.
Shit, I would always celebrate my birthday and open only one present.
No,
Just
you
kidding.
didn't. You if you're
First
if you're
world
starting
problems.
your holiday right after or like the day after Thanksgiving, you're
You're too
already
late.
late. You have
Oh,
to
yeah,
literally
too late,
plan everything
Throughout
so that
the
you
year.
can enjoy
Hi.
Christmas.
I'm like,
Oh yeah,
have you seen my
Stephanie
welcome
recently
sign?
just got decorations the other day that have
Nice.
fall on
You're
them.
so
You have
funny.
to.
I'm ready for
We're not even-
Thanksgiving.
Not even about to start August.
Yeah, they've
I
already
actually-
started shopping for
Christmas presents.
no, not Christmas, but
Birthday.
October. For
I have to
Halloween.
put some stuff on layaway, so
Layaway.
I'm just kidding. That's
I'm
like
sure
old.
Christmas
What do you
will
do
start.
for
Christmas will probably start in like September.
What do you do for Halloween?
Halloween, usually we do a Halloween party,
Oh, you guys.
but I don't know what you're doing for your birthday.
I have no idea.
You have to let me know.
Uh,
But usually they have a Halloween party.
I'd rather go to someone's Halloween party for my birthday
want
instead of
to
me
come?
hosting one.
I'm sure.
Really?
Instead of
Just come,
Yeah, it's-
come
it's-
to the Halloween
yeah,
party.
it's
We
a
have Jello
lot.
shots.
It's a lot of work doing
We
your own party.
always do fun shit for his birthday, so we can
Yeah.
skip it this year, okay? Like,
Damn.
just kidding.
Well,
We
her
always do
Halloween
trips
party
on his
would be
birthday.
in at her sister's house in Livermore. So
Okay.
Oh yeah.
if you all want to come,
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see where that goes. Oh, can I get some more margarita? Sorry.
Noted.
Please.
that's
Um,
I'm assuming they have it because they're gonna just be newly married, and
Ooh.
she already told me that she's not going on her honeymoon right away
Ooh.
because of
Okay.
Halloween.
Oh, this is very watery now.
I'll keep that up.
Anyone else missing marks?
Oh, wait, are we still?
Still on this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
What am I
Okay. The reason why I was coming up to Christmas because like there always a question is, Alex, or like make a list. What do you want for Christmas?
Oh, so it's about you.
It is about me because I'm the one that brought it up. I finally
You're
have an
getting
answer
nothing.
for
You want to
for
know
all
what
the
you're
years
gonna
in the
get?
future.
You want to know what you're gonna get?
What?
What I want.
Do you want to
And,
know what
and
you're
it is
gonna get?
timeless.
Fart in the face.
And it's timeless to
It's
me.
gonna come out.
It's a Ninja Turtle.
Yo, those
I
are
want the
expensive.
90s TMNT Ninja Turtle
This is from your
figures
birthday?
for my birthday or Christmas.
Is it like a
I'll
giant
see
figure?
what
Or
I
what
can
is
do.
it?
Some are
Where
7
are
inches
you
and
going
some
to
are
put
14
this?
inches. I will
On his
hang it up
desk.
and I will find a way. But I've always wanted it as a kid, and I want
Like a little
all
action
the
figure?
yeah from the
But
90s.
this
It's okay. I bought
Yeah.
myself a Barbie.
And so when you're like, Alex, I don't know what to get you for your birthday or Christmas, that is it right there.
Let me see it.
Yeah,
No,
it's from
I can't.
the classic Jim Henson 90s TMNT movie. It is the best movie.
TMT.
Have a secret of ooze.
I mean it's nice, but by then the parents complained about the first one being too violent, so they made it more kiddier. The second and third
So
one.
you want the first one?
I want the original, yeah, from the first movie because they're more aggressive looking. I was like, yes.
What is that? Is that a figure? Or
Yeah,
is
it's a
that-
figure from a movie.
How
Yeah.
tall is it?
Some are 7 inches.
They're
The other ones
expensive.
are like
Oh, it's
14
small.
inches.
How much
Yeah.
are
No, but they're expensive. Things like that, especially
It's
vintage ones.
$2,880.
This mofo.
No. Okay, so what you're thinking of is the Hot Toys. The Hot Toys are the ones they present in glass cases at Comic-Con. Those can range from $4,000 to $1,000.
You know what?
Those are crazy. I mean,
one
they're
of my
cool to look at.
coworkers-
They just recently came out with like all 3 Spider-Man from the Spider-Man Homecoming movie, and like those are like $500. for some of them.
My old coworker, he would always tell me about like, cause he's really into animes, and he would always tell me about like these little figurines that drop like this day, and they range from like $200 to $2,000 depending on like the size and shit. And I'm just like, that's why I'm like, Alex, you really want one of those? That's expensive.
Hey,
No, yeah,
if you don't open them, they're worth some money.
I know.
Probably later on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but those are like the Hot Toys ones. Those are like these ones can move. Like they're bendable. So the Hot Toys ones, they're just statues.
They're bendable.
Yeah, they're bendable.
What do you want
Okay.
to do with it then?
Are you gonna play with them when no one's
I'm so
around?
sorry.
I am gonna play with them.
No, you gotta keep them
Can you imagine it?
Big condition.
Dude,
You just leave him on his table.
Dude, I literally went like Step Brothers from when I was like, dude, can you imagine if we had these when we were kids?
Got 'em when we were 40.
Got 'em when we were 40. Got 'em when we were 40. Even better.
That's true.
I'm gonna do that if I ever
love
get
how-
one.
So much more enjoyable.
But whenever I
that.
say, think of all the activities you can do, and no one ever gets it.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
you know?
not understand that.
So remember that scene from
Maria?
Friends where Monica got that big dollhouse
Got you.
and she got all crazy about it? Like that's like my little dollhouse right there. I was like, I've never gotten it. So
That's
it's like,
where
yeah.
No, activities is from
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers, yeah. Oh my
When they
god.
do the bunk
build the
beds?
bunk
Oh,
beds.
Yeah.
I watched that, but I
You
did,
have to
but
watch
I
I
guess-
love.
I did watch it.
I
It's probably
nonstop
Will
laugh every
Ferrell's
time I
best
see it. It
It's what?
Will Ferrell's best movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or goodies from what's it called? Nacho Libre.
oh my god, not
Yeah,
Libre.
like when he says goodies and just stuff like that, it's like, man, no one understands this.
I
shit.
actually didn't like the
The
movie when it
next
first came
person
out,
who
but then
understands
years
a
later,
joke, I'm gonna marry.
yeah. But then years later, I started really appreciating it,
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
movie a lot more.
The
like,
elote scene. Get that out of my face. Get out of my face. And he throws it on the ground. A lot of the shit that
Especially
happened
this-
last
Share
year.
that on his face.
Oh no, I should. Oh yeah, yep.
Mm.
I love that you could make like you could put your own little like quick videos of what you liked.
Mhm.
Do you remember that? You would copy a
MySpace.
whole like we were fucking coding.
Code,
We
yeah.
were
I was
coding
gonna
back
say,
then.
yeah, we're coding. I had my friend Joy, shout out to Joy, code my first MySpace page because it wasn't working for me for some reason. The
Oh.
copy and paste thing wasn't working.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Copy and paste.
Yeah.
I would change it, and I went
Well,
when
two
I
things you have to
finally
do.
got
I
it.
know we're-
No,
and,
you have to
apparently
change
I'm the
something
IT of the
too.
family.
Mine was the final one I knew was black and white because
I
I wanted
remember
very
it.
simple. And then on top, I had one picture of Lil Wayne, and the only colorful thing in my Facebook was him grabbing his hat, and it was red. It was like 3 images of Lil Wayne kind of posing differently, and the hat was
my
red.
God, I
was
remember
in
that.
love with Lil Wayne back in the day. I loved him.
Like
I made him.
Like a lollipop.
I made him who he is, and Daddy Yankee.
And Daddy Yankee.
So-
yeah.
You're welcome.
My friend used to get music from his uncles in Nicaragua, and I remember one time I was like, "What are you listening to?" And she goes, "Oh, it's a CD. My uncle sends them to me from Nicaragua and shit." And I was like, "Can I listen to it?" And it was Daddy Yankee and Don Omar, and she made me. You know how like disc or CDs was the thing back in the day, so she made me 2. And then I remember someone saying, "What are you listening to?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have the Daddy Yankee album." They're like, "Oh my God, can I borrow it?" So I let them burn it, and then it was all history from there. So
You're welcome,
You're
Daddy
welcome, Daddy Yankee.
Shit.
What about Bad Bunny?
You got
You get a start?
I'm not about that life.
I am.
What about Bad Bunny?
That's
He's-
me.
Now.
Kitty me pregunto.
Yeah, it's good.
Hey,
It's
he's about
good.
to be in the
I
Marvel
am one of
universe.
his
Ooh, that
girlfriends.
movie's gonna be
God.
good. A lot of good movies for the fall.
Why can't they just make him like one of the Aztecs in Black Panther 2?
Don't do
What?
that. Don't do that
It's
to
gonna
us.
be a Spider-Man
He's not
villain.
even.
No.
He's
can
not
just-
Mexican.
Who are you talking about?
What is he?
Bad Bunny.
He's Puerto
Puerto Rican.
Rican.
Oh.
okay.
That accent is not Mexican. That is not a
See,
Mexican.
I can't deteriorate. Like, I
Yeah,
can't.
sorry.
Why deteriorating? I'm just kidding.
But
One of
like,
us.
differentiate.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can.
It sounds like he has
yeah.
water in his mouth and he's still
It's
trying to
just-
talk.
I don't know the
The
accents.
R's don't exist for
I
Puerto
feel like the
Ricans.
only accents I can actually like pick up is probably maybe like
Mexicans talk more like this.
Brazilian.
Brazil. Oh, because your wifey
Portuguese.
speaks Portuguese.
Yeah, so that's the only
Can
accent.
she translate some music for
Does
me?
she speak Portuguese?
She doesn't speak Portuguese. Her family speaks
She
Portuguese.
I was about to hate
She
her,
speaks
but
Latin.
She
doesn't know.
doesn't speak it, but does she understand?
I want to
She
speak
knows a little bit,
Portuguese.
but, like,
We gotta give her that CD or that song from that.
I don't
Yeah,
know
my
how much
son
she knows, but I know for sure her aunts and cousins know Portuguese and her
Anita,
her grandmas.
I need that.
I'm sure she enjoys Anita.
know Portuguese.
Mhm.
No, I've been really into funk, just
Yeah.
Funk.
like Brazilian music, and I really
Oh.
want to translate it because I like it.
Favela music.
Brazilian funk.
When she said funk, I'm
It's
like,
good, it's good.
have you not heard
Let
the
me know what it
70s?
is, and I'll ask her cousins or whatever.
It's good,
See if
yeah.
they know what it
We
is.
need to
Just
get
like-
together.
But it's
Oh.
she knows Portuguese
They-
from Portugal.
Her family for sure does.
There is a diff. I think
I
she's
know,
a
my
She's like
difference.
third generation here, Portuguese.
Okay.
Her cousins are like second generation.
I'm
So-
sure if she listens
so
to
they
the
know,
music.
So they know Portuguese,
Yeah.
and her
I guess I'll
aunts
just
and
Google
grandma is still
Translate.
alive. So.
Oh,
Matalera offensive.
oh God.
You know what's up, notice?
I remember that
Yeah.
song.
I don't think that's Portuguese.
It is.
But I don't know
Oh,
the difference
my
in Spanish,
God.
'cause I never understood it, so I don't know the
No, yeah, it's not.
different dialect or whatever.
I can
It's
tell
definitely
like
Portuguese.
the Puerto Ricans
Brazilian.
or when you're from Brazil, you can hella tell because they actually like you can get away with speaking Spanish
Yeah,
and they'll understand
yeah.
you.
it's like the enunciation though, and
Yeah,
The
phrases they
dialect.
use. Yeah.
Ooh,
Um,
MCs.
people from
You know
Argentina.
what I'm
I can kind of
No.
hear it when they're Argentinian.
See, I don't know all that, so like when I hear someone speak Spanish, I'm like, oh, you're Hispanic. That's all I know.
Favela.
That's all I know.
You think
You're-
we like you, but if I hear that accent, I'm like, we're not the same. Sorry,
She's kidding.
we can't relate in the struggle.
Oh no.
But I mean, I love it. But it's like definitely some stuff like I get along with Salvadorians.
Why do Mexicans?
And I said that in whisper
just
because
an
for some reason Mexicans and
They don't
Salvadorians
like each other.
don't mesh. But
Yeah.
surprisingly, a lot of the people like in my new job, the two people that I spoke to the most, well, one of them was Salvadorian, and the other one he is Salvadorian. So so I definitely when I found that out, I was like, I got two Salvadorians as friends.
I had in high school. I got along really well with a few Salvadorian people.
Bianca is Nicaraguense, so because of her,
I think it's just.
I'm like my one Nicoya friend.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, how do we get started talking?
I don't know. We were like going into it.
I know.
What do you guys got planned for August?
Turn up.
Turn up.
Actually, there will be a
You're like
work-
turn up for one day and then back to September.
No, it's turn up all August.
Oh no, poor Sarah.
Turn up for JJ's birthday.
Yeah. I have a weekend for JJ. Let me look at my calendar.
It's my birthday month.
I know, right?
You guys gotta-
It's everybody's birthday month that month, so I'm like,
I
And
want-
August?
It's my half birthday.
No one cares.
Half.
wait,
half
we're
birthday
out.
would have been like
Half
oh,
was hella
last
days
month.
ago.
What month is that?
Last month.
We're
It would have
7.
been June.
Oh shit.
I got
It's
nothing.
my
Dummy.
2/3 birth. No, it's not.
I got work.
I can't do
work.
fractions right now.
I know everyone's turning 30.
I got nothing. I'm just planning
That
to work
sucks.
Monday through Friday.
Pick your thumb back up. All the 30s are
I'm so
is you being 20 with some money.
Oh,
I got money. I got a big girl job actually.
I got a big
So-
girl. I
know
got a
what
big
you're
girl.
talking about.
It's being 20 with a bank account. That's good. I'm like,
I know.
20 with a bank account. Over here.
I mean, he's
Shit,
not lying with the whole
actually
bank
very
account
broke
thing.
right now.
I was definitely more broke back then.
I'm over here like, I got
My
money just
early
because, like,
20s,
bitch,
you know, I was
I gave you money, like,
going to school
yesterday.
We're like,
paying
yeah.
a lot of
It's
shit.
like,
I mean, I
kids-
definitely-
we're kids
yeah.
with like a bank account.
Yeah.
You can-
I mean, I definitely did
But
make a
with
lot
the
of money
budget,
when I was
okay?
With the
younger,
budget,
when I was
yeah.
like 21
I
and
don't
stuff,
have
but
a
it was
child.
all going to
There's no
school.
budget.
Whatever.
Yeah, all that. It was barely paying my gas and stuff.
As long as I pay rent.
Nah, for sure staying home and being in bed before 12, so. But I got money.
That's the part where I'm like, just being with JJ those couple days, and like he woke up like at 5 in the morning, and I'm like, is he up for sure, or is he gonna go back down for a nap? I was
You
like,
feel my struggle.
I was like, oh my god, and then Ruby's like, let's
Yeah.
just make
Go
it
down.
down.
Yeah.
No, but I was like,
Yeah, he goes down.
I'm still selfish. When I literally both days I was like, oh my god, he's gonna be up, and both times he went to sleep. But to live with that, I'm like, I
Anxiety.
love JJ, but I'm like,
That was a whole ass.
I need
year
sleep.
for me.
I need sleep.
Go sleep. Go sleep.
Yeah, so that was a little scary. And then when he does stay at our place, no later than 8.
For what?
When he stays at our apartment, he wakes up like by 8 the latest.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
just
Oh,
like,
really?
Oh yeah.
Not too bad.
You just said you wanted to take him tomorrow too.
oh, for sure, I want to.
Are you? Then.
His little wake up face is so cute.
He like
He's all
wiggles and
puffy,
shit.
Oh yeah.
and he's all like, you know.
Well, once he's done with this bottle, he's like.
Yeah, he gets so excited.
He
Yeah.
is in it. That's his morning coffee.
Yeah.
It is straight up his coffee.
That's like, oh, there he is.
And
If he's in a good mood, you're in a good mood.
He hops in
Yeah.
one leg,
It is.
and then my mom, oh yeah.
I know.
Oh god.
Oh, I gotta film. Oh my god. But yeah, I guess we'll end it there.
Oh wait,
yeah.
did anyone else bring the stuff to the table like you did? Didn't
Oh.
you say everybody?
I mean,
Beyonce.
Not really.
yeah, we talked about
I didn't have
Beyonce.
any stories.
Yeah.
I had
No,
my
positive
my
stories.
notes on Beyonce.
Mine was just called the cereal made to be eaten with orange juice, not milk.
What?
Oh,
Wait, what?
I did have one other
Did anyone-
slight story.
What the fuck
Go
are you
for it.
talking about?
So it was just on Will Smith, I guess.
Oh!
That's why
happened?
that's what brought me back to that Chris Rock thing. Because
Yeah, Will Smith.
he
Take it
kind
away.
of came out with like a statement, just apologizing or whatever. Like he was answering like people's questions, and he was like, "Oh, did you ever apologize to Chris Rock?" And he was like,
Oh, why
"Yeah, I
didn't
tried."
you apologize?
Yeah, no, yeah. Why didn't you
in
do it
your-
during your interview? And he was like, or not interview.
Oh, wait,
acceptance
during your
speech.
Yes.
acceptance speech.
Yeah. And he was just like, "Oh, I was kind of like in a brain fog, you know. I wasn't
He
really
apologized
thinking.
to the majority of people, but not
I
exactly Chris Rock.
apologize, but you know he didn't want to like talk about it, so I told him basically like,
Just let me know when you want to
yeah,
talk,
let me know
that
when
type
you
of
want to
thing.
talk, and I'm always willing to talk. I guess he apologized to his mother.
To Chris Rock's,
Yeah,
Chris Rock's
you know,
mother
he
and
slapped
his
him so
family.
hard, you know, affect his mom.
I mean, well, to see your son get slapped
Yeah.
on live TV, I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of shocking. I like, damn. Yeah, first, I was like, wait, you apologize to Chris Rock's mom? Like, for what? And I was like,
You
oh,
have to.
wait,
You have to
yeah.
apologize for
Yeah,
it.
when he explained it, yeah.
I definitely think he. Oh, you know what? Out of respect for everyone who was in the movie that he won that role for, I think you have to stick to that. And I think he kind of did apologize in a weird way, or at least, you know, commented on it by saying, you know, you kind of have to take care of like the younger people. He the way he said his speech, you could hear almost him trying to reason with himself and kind of reason with us, but still it's like you actually need to apologize. But so did he apologize?
He did. He gave an official statement today.
But did he apologize to Chris
apologized.
Brown? I mean Chris Brown.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
You know what?
Chris Rock.
Chris Brown does.
No one
Chris
needs to
Brown-
apologize.
Already
Did Chris
slapped
Brown
somebody else,
apologize?
too.
He needs a slap on the face.
He does. Maybe
Nobody-
chair.
Nobody cares about Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
For real. For real though.
I know.
But yeah, but
no, he apologized to Chris Rock. He wasn't willing to talk to him about it, so the apology is not really accepted yet, I'm guessing.
it just
So
still
they have-
process.
I'd
I
still
think
be
it'll
pissed. I'd be pissed still.
It'll take a few years.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
take a few
I'd be
years.
I'd be for sure pissed
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Come up and slap me on live TV. What the-
Mm-hmm.
That was
that'd be
embarrassing. That was
crazy.
embarrassing.
That's crazy. He also apologized to the nominees because, like, right after that, they still were giving out more awards, and no one was talking about
Nobody
who was on the
cared.
stage after that.
Yeah.
All they cared about the slap. I was like,
Yeah.
God. And so it took away everyone's big moment.
And you know what? What's her face?
You guys want?
Jada
Yeah.
Pinkett Smith. She lied about her sickness.
Wait,
She was
what?
self-diagnosed. She was
What the
self-diagnosed.
What?
Yep.
Hold on.
So this
Wait a minute,
whole
wait,
G.I.
wait,
Jane
wait.
shit.
Wait a minute. That's not real?
She shaved
It
her head
is
for
real.
no
But
reason.
she was self-diagnosed.
What's the
Let's
term?
Google shit.
Alopecia.
Alopecia? Okay.
Jada. How do you spell Jada?
Even if she had alopecia,
What is that?
even
on
if
the
she
face?
does, she still looks good for a bald chick.
Yeah. I mean,
Let's not get that twisted, but
No.
like, come on, it's a joke.
it was a
I thought
joke.
it was a choice to have her head like that because she is beautiful.
Yeah, she
Hair or
always
no
has been.
hair. Oh my god, I've always admired how beautiful and her confidence for a short person.
Like that's a lot of confidence right there. Like
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
the people like in Wakanda, like the Black Panther movies. They look so good. Like
yeah,
Dora
they-
Milaje.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the name.
I love it.
Warriors.
like
I
they
mean,
pull that off
yeah,
really good.
it took
I
me-
can't do a shaved
it
head
took
like
me a
that.
few years to realize that the pretty girl and the nutty professor was her. I didn't realize
fuck,
that.
that is.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
from the
I
first
said
Nutty
that, yeah.
Professor with Eddie Murphy, that's her, and I'm like, oh my god, like yeah, she looked absolutely gorgeous. I didn't realize it
She's
with her.
always
Yeah,
been, she's a beautiful
Yeah,
woman. Her
and-
mama is a beautiful woman.
yeah. I seen a picture of her mom too. I was like, oh my
Let's not talk
god,
about
They
it.
look
wow.
like twins almost.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen them. Yeah.
When I saw her mom, I was like, oh my god, they're
I mean,
beautiful.
so yeah, during that thing with the joke, I mean, obviously Will Smith was mad, but like most celebrities, when they get a joke and they don't like it, they just shake their head and just like look at the camera
They're like-
or look at that
the
person.
fact that she got
Yeah.
that mad and Will Smith had to react to it, it was like
Ooh.
That was bent up.
that's
I
bent
feel
up
like
on
that's-
her too.
Yeah.
It's like it's not just Will, it's her.
Yeah.
Like
Look.
the fact that like she has that kind of like power where she's like she can get that mad and he has to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
And after that,
ridiculous.
that shocked the comedy world after that, because a lot of comedians that go up on stage are like, they're afraid, like, you know, like someone's gonna come up here and try to slap me too.
Like
They were
we
telling
got
a few
gates
jokes,
around the
yeah.
freaking stage.
Yeah, like they're not safe anymore on stage. But obviously, like, you know, I mean, I don't hate Will Smith.
I've
I-
never hated Will Smith.
Yeah, never. I
But
especially after that. But it was something
it's
like yeah,
distasteful.
it was very distasteful.
see it in his face.
Yeah.
I think like I
See
could
how
understand it.
broken he
Yeah,
is.
you seeing just the
Yeah.
way he looked and what's supposed to be such a great accomplishment, you could see it. And I've seen that look. I
It
see
was
that
a
look.
stolen moment.
I see
for
that
him.
look in
He stole it from
Kanye.
himself and everything.
Kanye.
So
I see that look
Yeah.
in Kanye a lot. Because he is dealing with a lot of demons. I won't get into it, but I see that look in Kanye's, and I've seen it. You know, and so yeah. So I just looking at some people, like looking at them, I'm like, oh, it reminds me. So
Yeah, I saw that too.
I kind of feel it. You know, just kind of like the red
He didn't look
eyes,
right.
the red eyes, the kind of like trying to keep yourself together.
He immediately regretted it. I know.
Right away.
That's-
Right away.
That's not the Will I know growing up. Like the Will I knew was like, you know, confident
Yeah.
in himself. And during that time, he didn't seem
He
confident.
had
Okay,
been-
sorry.
He had
Oh,
been
Will
in-
Smith, don't come and slap me, but there's it's just people are just saying she might be lying.
Oh.
It's not an actual confirmation.
Oh,
Sorry, Will
okay.
Smith.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Jeez.
the
You're about to shake.
I'm already thinking of positive ways. And obviously, Chris Brown, like it does. I mean, Chris Rock and Will Smith, they have to talk it out. But I mean, it doesn't have to be shown live.
It does.
Did you
But
guys-
one thing they can immediately turn this around in a positive way is if Chris Rock
Fuck you,
and Will
Jada.
Smith do a tortilla challenge.
The
Will Smith
Rocks
gets- and they get slapped. Obviously, we saw the Rocks and
Hart's.
Kevin Hart's tortilla challenge. That was
funny.
hilarious.
It cracked
Yeah,
up.
you see, like he hit the Rock's ear, Kevin Hart,
love
and
how
it's just like the
good
Rock's
of
just like,
friends they are.
yeah, it's just like he wanted to kill
What
him.
was that that stand up that you were talking about? It was Chris Rock.
Oh, Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart.
Okay,
Yeah,
They brought him a goat.
they brought up a
Yeah.
goat.
Was
Named
anybody offended
Will
after
Smith.
that special?
Not that we
Okay,
know.
good,
No.
okay.
Yeah, no.
That's a long time ago, right?
No, that was just
No, it
this
was
week.
recent.
It was just this week.
They like brought him
yeah.
a goat and said, "This is Will Smith."
What's his name?
Dave Chappelle's like, "What's the name of the goat?" And then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna call him Will Smith." And just I was like, "Oh." Just
See,
like,
you have to laugh at your
yeah,
own
you
thing.
do have to laugh at it, and I mean, obviously, it is
That's
something
comedian's
that
work.
those two have to talk to, and you know, hopefully get over it. But I'm just thinking of positive ways to do it. They just released a tortilla challenge. Will Smith gets smacked by Chris Rock with a tortilla.
It's not gonna
Let it
happen
go.
for years.
I know,
Yeah.
I
It's
know.
gonna
It
happen.
is-
It's gonna
I'm just
happen.
glad he came out in a part of
Like
both.
Yeah.
years later, it's gonna come up and it's gonna be head news.
Mhm.
And I think they're waiting for that. Maybe they are probably cool already, but it's that picture where they're like, you know, maybe cheering or it's like, oh, they're
They're like,
in the same room.
When they
You know,
went to
yeah,
the-
yeah,
right,
whatever.
right.
But they're
Yeah.
gonna
They're
utilize
eventually gonna
it.
get
They're gonna be like, oh, you know what? You haven't been doing so well in the media. Let's get you guys
Yeah.
back together.
Mhm.
And they're both gonna be like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Celebrities too.
Yeah, because a lot of movies for Will Smith were on standstill after that, and Bad Boys 3 was one of them. So it's just like, yeah.
Bad Boys 4, you mean? 3 or
Bad Boys 4. I'm sorry, Bad Boys 4. I forgot how many Bad Boys he's done. But yeah.
As long as it's not another Men in Black.
Men in Black.
I'm
You're like, I'm done. I'm done.
Never liked the cartoon.
Yeah. Never liked the cartoon.
It was boring.
You said cartoon?
Cartoon
Oh.
or the movie?
Men in Black, the movie. I mean, the cartoon. Remember when the
I remember the cartoon.
Yeah. I didn't really care for it. I like Gargoyles better than
Girl.
the cartoon. I love Gargoyles.
Oh my god.
One of the Gargoyles was hot.
Girls.
They still have yet to make another. Disney's been making a bunch of these
Is
live
Gargoyles part of
action
Disney?
adaptation. I don't know about Gargoyles yet, but it's always been a hype that they should.
We
I
should
mean,
all
Disney
make a
own-
list of like
Live
weird characters that we're attracted to.
Weird.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
we'll make
like-
a list for next time.
I can give you a list right now, or not even a
No,
list. Just
I
one.
have to think about it.
Who?
Jessica Rabbit.
Hey.
Okay,
Big
whatever,
boobs.
everybody.
Yikes.
Okay.
Yikes.
What's yours?
Cartoon?
Cartoon.
I'd have to think about it.
Yeah, I have to make a list. Gargoyles is definitely going to be on it.
Hercules?
The weirder the better, I'm just saying.
Really? He kind of reminds me of that emotional guy.
It's not
He looks
weird.
like that emotional guy.
The
on
weirder
that
the better.
guy.
Yeah.
Captain Hook. No, I'm just playing.
Captain.
I'm just kidding.
I love the way he looks, man.
We're going there.
Anyways, guys, we'll get more into it later next time.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for listening in. If you have, and stay tuned with us. So this is me, Alex, saying goodbye. Thank you for listening, whether in the car, out the car, wherever you are.
Good night and good morning.
Good morning.
Bye.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Good night, good morning.
Well, who is
Bye-bye.
this? Say your name.
Stephanie?
Stephanie says bye.
Maria says bye.
Oh, I know.
Bye, everyone. I'm Jessica.
If you didn't already know.
Dimitri, peace out.
Later, guys. Bye.
Bye.